Some Bama football on YouTube. Yo, we got this Super Bowl between the Seahawks and the Patriots. All right, we're going to do a watch along. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. We'll have fun. We'll listen to some commercials. We got Joe Montana. We got Peyton Manning. We got the coin toss coming up. Let me know how you guys are doing. And thank you so much. This is super relaxed, okay? This is a relaxed atmosphere. You guys just hang out. I missed you guys yesterday. I had some family stuff that I needed to take care of for Alabama and Auburn. And you know what's crazy? I think, oh shoot, Joe Montana's doing the flip. Okay, he got the flip right. Because you're supposed to flip it like this. Right? Yo, Broderick, what's up, dog? See, and that's the proper way. That's how you know if you've been around the game, is how you flip. Look, I got this is a nickel. All right? I didn't even know how I had a nickel right here on the desk. All right? So when you flip it, right? You flip it. And you should have seen that flip right there. That flip, that coin is over there. But you know how to flip it. All right? So I think we've seen in the past, right? Like even our president, right? The way that he's done the coin toss a couple times, and he like puts it here and he just throws it. No, you got to flick it. Oh, man. So, look, I was thinking, because yesterday I didn't do the watch along for the basketball game. Yo, and they won. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, my God, like, thank goodness they won, A. But I was thinking, I was like, if we would have done the watch along, because when we've done the watch along, they like have a losing record. Is this signs again? What is this? What is this show? Is this a M. Night Shyamalan movie? Man, I guess we're going to have to talk about some of these commercials. What is this? This looks weird. Are you seeing this? Whoa. See, I like movies like this. Disclosure Day. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this 100%. You guys like Disclosure Day? I like those type of movies that like, and it seemed like that movie is going to flirt along the perfect trimming of like the afterlife, aliens, right? Like all that stuff kind of like intertwined into one, right? Man. Yo, the Beast, what's up, dog? I was just thinking let me check. Yo, come on, dog. Come on. The only time, is that a Spielberg movie, Todd? Did you catch that? Yo, because if that's Spielberg, bro, we're going together. Todd, me and you, Todd, I don't know where you live, Todd. Todd, let's link up and go see this movie together. Disclosure Day. You down? Who's down? Yo, can we do that? How dope would that be? What if we did like a watch along, but we went up and like watched the movie? We'd be like the first YouTube family to ever do that. Man. Yo, that's Spielberg. Oh, my goodness. You know that movie's going to be crazy then. The Champ, what's up, dog? Good to see you. Yeah, so yesterday I had some family stuff. I couldn't do the watch-along. But I was watching the game, of course. Man, what a good game. What a good win. Anytime you beat Auburn is good, like in anything, right? That's a tough place to play. Nate Oates now, 8-7 against Auburn. Yo, you know what? I have the biggest grief. Okay, so they show San Francisco, right? If you've ever, like the Golden Gate, beautiful. All right? Beautiful. The distance between Golden Gate and Levi Stadium is not even close. It's like 55 minutes away from each other, right? Man. Because it's in the Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. When they used to have the Candlestick, that was Foster City, much closer to San Francisco. Yo, Santa Clara, it's a completely different vibe. It's nothing. It's not San Francisco. That's why I get like all these TV shots. Like, it's not there. It'd be like, it's probably the same distance that is like from, Tuscaloosa to Birmingham. So it'd be like, if Alabama was playing in Birmingham and they kept on showing like stuff from Tuscaloosa, a completely different city. All right, here we go. Here's the kickoff. Still the weirdest kickoff is the NFL. I don't like it, how they do this. I don't know. And to me, what's scary about this, the NFL doing the kickoff like that, is that like the beginning of the end? You've seen you've seen how the Pro Bowl has turned out, right? All right, let's see what happens. How crazy is this going to be if Seattle wins this game? Are we going to say it's because Grubb isn't there? I don't know. Yeah, Rex, I did go. That was that's the title game I went to. That's when Clemson beat the you-know-what out of them. That was crazy. And I had food poisoning the night before. 1st and 10. Here we go. Let's see. They're running the ball. It's to the outside. Oh, man. It's a first down and more. Oof. Man. Look, commit to the run. Got to run the ball. Yo, and if you're just joining us, we're just hanging out. All right. We're just celebrating the Super Bowl. The kids, I'm at the age right now where it's like the kids they have plans. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, of course, look, I could probably be, hanging out or whatever, but
hey kid, give us a beat. Make it nasty.
that's the ESPN. I'm trying to bring up the stats on this other side. Let's bring them up. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go hang out. All right, so Seattle and New England. So it's gonna be 2nd down. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. I like the commercials, like that first one for disclosure. That was cool. Seattle versus New England. Stats. All right, shotgun formation. We're in the first quarter. Game just kicked off. 2nd and 10. Darnold, man, that was nearly picked off, I thought. Man, you know what? This tight end that they've had, pick him up for fantasy football. I'm dead serious. Nice pat. Man, that could have been picked off right there. Another first down. Wow. Another deep downfield pass. Wow, another connection. Nice pass right there. That was to Cooper Kupp. Man. Darnold right now, 2 of 3, 38 yards. Kupp has 1 for 23. And then Barner. I'm telling you, next year when you get your fantasy football team together, get A.J. Barner. I'm telling you, man. All right, Darnold, they're going quick. He's scanning. He's got time. Goes for the end zone. He kind of just throws it out of bounds. Man. I'm telling you, this Barner for the Seahawks, pick him up. Write that name down. Darnold, 2 of 3, 38 yards. We're in the first. What's up, Patreon? Good to see you, man. We're just hanging out. We're just watching the Super Bowl together. We'll make some observations. We'll see if we go past halftime or not. We'll just kind of fill it out. Rex, but in the back end of the season, he did well. 2nd and 10 for Seattle. Man, they're already moving down. Another run. Ooh. It's going to be like a 3rd and 5. I appreciate you guys rolling up, too. They're going to call it a 3rd and 7 at the New England 14. Appreciate you guys being here for the Super Bowl watch-along. Third and 7 at the 14. New England favored by the over-under on this game is 45.5, right? So Seattle's favored by 4.5. All right, 3rd and 7. Darnold, here comes the pressure. Throws to the outside, and it's going to be incomplete. And they're going to have to kick the field goal. Not bad. Good offensive start. I mean, you like to come out with, 6, 7 there instead of 3, but good defense right there by the Patriots. Let's see what happened right here. Kind of threw to the outside. Man, the New England's played some pretty good pass defense early on. It looks like you guys are saying that Kupp reception was incomplete. Yeah, Patreonic, it's weird, bro. All right, so here's the field goal. 33-yard field goal is up, and it is good. And Seattle has struck first. 3-0. Scoring drive. Pretty quick. Wow. That was a quick right down the pipe, right? 4 passes, 3 rushes, 51 yards, time of possession 3:02, and Seattle goes right down the field and 3-0. What's up, fam? I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're just hanging out. This is completely informal. Just be who you are. It's cool. It's a safe atmosphere. Seattle favored by 4.5, and kind of what we saw. And look, I think we most people feel that the Seahawks are going to win this game. And we talk about kind of commitment to running the ball. Well, their first run, right, was 10 yards, right? And they ran 3 more times on that drive. But also, Sam Darnold, right? 2 of 4, 38 yards. So you kind of had a balanced offense approach right there as Seattle goes down the field. Next up, Drake May and the New England Patriots. Drake May has been great. That's another guy. Yo, Kevin. All right, this is to you inside the comm box, bro. I don't know if you play fantasy football. It seems like Rex does. If you can get Drake May, that guy was a monster. I would say get him too if you can. He's going to go fast, of course. Crimson Angel says, Kyle, Jalen Milrow is still living rent-free, and some fans said, look, if Milrow wins a Super Bowl, I'm happy for him. He's on the team. The only thing is, Milrow barely played. Like, barely. I don't even know if he had 10 snaps this season. It was the weirdest thing because I have him on one of my Dynasty Fantasy Draft Leagues through Sleeper, but he was injured the entire time. It was weird. Like, right before the game, he would list himself as, like, unavailable. I don't know. So someone blew my mind on the show recently, and they were like, yo, what happens if Darnold gets hurt and Milrow comes in and wins the Super Bowl? I was like, oh my God, I didn't think about that. I don't even know if he's the backup. Is he? Is he like the true backup on the Seahawks? Yeah, that's it. He only played preseason, but during the regular season, he didn't play. Remember, he played the entire game against the Packers. The entire game. He had a decent drive or so. I'm not going to be mad if Jalen Milrow wins a Super Bowl. Why? Well, you going to be mad if Robbie Utes wins a Super Bowl? No. Josh Jobe, right? See, that's why I thought Crimson. He's third string. Yeah, that's right. That's where I thought he was. Blue Sky, what's up, man? Yeah, right? Blue Sky, what's up, man? Thanks for rolling in. Appreciate you. 3-0, 11:58 to play in the Super Bowl. Man, you should have seen the weather today in Tuscaloosa. I'm not kidding you. It was It was so nice. It got up to 70 degrees here. All right, here's the I just can't get along with this kickoff, how they do it. I guess it's safer. It still feels weird. It doesn't feel like football, right? All right, so here comes the Patriots. Drake May. Remember, he committed to Bama. I knew he was going to be good. I think we all did. But he's gotten better and better and better. Yeah, Robbie Utes in there too. Blue Sky, what's up, dog? Oh, man. Oh, it was so perfect in T-Town, bro. I worked in the garage. Man, I had that garage looking clean. It's nice. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Man in motion. Little run. Oh, nice. Nice little pickup right there by Stevenson. I also actually have him on my fantasy football team. Little gain of 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Kevin, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. See, Patreonic, you don't like that kickoff. Neither do I, right? Big homie, what's up, man? Thanks for rolling in. 2nd and 4 for the Patriots. Another little handoff up the middle and nearly gets the first down. It's going to be like 3rd and 2. Deadly Beast says, Seahawks my team. Man, look, Deadly Beast, I'm a 49ers fan, all right? But the thing about Seattle. And the thing about the Seahawks is what are they known for offensively? Like, what have they always been known for? To me, as a Niner fan, they've always been known for a team that can pound the ball, right? Physical running backs, really good defense. Of course, they've been able to pass, but like for me, I've always kind of feared their run, right? All right, let's see what the Patriots do right here. Little dump off to the outside. He's going to break the tackle and get the first down. It's going to be a short pass to the outside left. And Patriots pick up a first down. Drake May, 1 of 1, 7 yards. Stevenson, 2 rushes, 8 yards. 3-0. Seahawks leading this game in the first quarter. Yeah, Dan, come back for halftime. The reason Dan's leaving, did you hear this? He lives on a lot of land, and he doesn't get fast enough internet. So he's like 5 minutes behind us. All right, here's Drake May. Looking, checks down. Ooh, nice move right there. Douglas going to catch it for a gain of 8. It's going to be a 2nd and 2. Kevin, what's up, man? Are you, man? I don't know, dude. I don't know, like what my life trajectory is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like doing this month to month. It's crazy being like a YouTube, full-time YouTuber. I've been very open about that, so I'm just kind of riding God's wave, bro. And I feel like in my life, first down Patriots, I feel like in my life, sometimes if you know me, I get to life coaching or like be philosophical. This is just who I am. But sometimes I feel like as I'm reflective about my life, 9 minutes to go, 3-0, Seahawks leading. Sometimes I feel like I'm trying to like dictate all my own things rather than just kind of like leaning into like God's plan. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of riding the wave, man. And just if I got a little bit of momentum, that's cool. If I don't, it's cool. I'm just going to ride it out. Here comes pressure, and he is sacked. Big sack right there. Derek Hall is going to get to Drake May for the big sack, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 20 for the Patriots. Ms. Kimberly, what's up? Nicole, good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Man, that's a big quarterback sack. So that comes around to the outside. Man, he just kind of bull rushed that tackle right there. Is able to get to Drake May. Big loss. It's going to be a 2nd and 20 for the Patriots. Man. Second and 20 for the Patriots. 8:12 to go. Man in motion. 4 wide receivers. May back to pass. Here comes more pressure from Seattle. Drake May's going to step up. Man, that guy can run. He's to the outside and gets tangled up, but not before a nice gain of, 11 yards? Man, he's fast. Drake May's fast. This guy is a great quarterback, man. See, I like how he steps up. Okay, look. I would have maybe thrown it to the receiver across the middle. I mean, it would have been nice, Crimson, to play at, Levi Stadium, but as a 49ers fan, but it's all good. I mean, that's hard to do. 3rd and 9 for the Patriots. May, back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Man, corner blitz gets to him. He's going to have to throw it out. Great blitz right there by Seattle, and it's going to be a 4th and 9. Drake May on that drive, 2 of 3, 15 yards. Stevenson, 3 of 12, and they're going to have to punt. Marcus asks, let's see, what do you think? Let's get the comments on the screen, man. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. What do you think Austin Mack needs to work on, and what will he have to improve on from last year? I think with a guy like Austin Mack, I've been thinking about this a lot. So he is in his 4th year with the program, right? And a guy like Austin Mack has a lot of tools. And I think, unfortunately, people start getting uncomfortable when you start talking about Austin Mack. Like, they won't even let you finish before they mention someone else's name. It's like, man, let's value him. Let's value him for what he is before we just write off who could be Alabama's quarterback. We don't know if it's going to be Keelan Russell. What we do know is that Austin Mack has been under the system for 4 years. Commercial break, by the way. And he has the tools because he was a second team quarterback last year. We were able to see a little bit of him. I think, in my opinion, if you're like, yo, what could Austin Mack improve on? And this is just from a small sample size. I felt that when he got outside of the pocket, he can run a little bit, but within the pocket, I feel like he needs a little bit more agility, right? I want a quarterback that can maybe move around, make you miss, but I mean, he's such a big dude. It's like, kind of thinking of like a giraffe. Does a giraffe have agility? Not really, but they can run. The guy, I'm telling you, they say 6'6". I would say he's 6'7". And I know people might get their feelings hurt, but that's the truth. He's probably 6'7". Alabama has 2 quarterbacks that are 6'7". Yeah. 3-0 Seattle on top. Patriots went down, fizzled out, had to punt. Seattle sent a good corner blitz, and let's see what the Seahawks can do in their second possession, right? I've always liked the commercials. If you rely on sight, you're already blind. You know what I love, fam? There's nothing that I love more than a good training montage. You know what I'm saying? Like a good training montage. And my favorite training montage is definitely Rocky IV, right? And I love, all the Rocky montages, right? But you know what? Another montage that I like a training montage? Bloodsport. When he's training with the dad, the son died. And then, Jean-Claude Van Damme is like, hey, train me. And he's like, you don't have it. And he's like, teach me. That's a good training montage. He's out there with the splits. Remember this movie? With the splits, and he ties his ropes in his legs. Man, that was a crazy scene. And he has to like pull himself in. Man. Bloodsport is good. That's a good movie. You know what? Sometimes I watch Bloodsport. Like if I have chill time, I don't watch new movies. I only watch proven things that I've seen in the past. I know that's one of my downfalls. So I can't tell you about new shows. I can just tell you about old things that I've seen because I watch them again and again. If it's proven, I'm watching it. First down and 10 for Seattle. Sam Darnold. Back to pass. Man, he's thrown. Yo, fam, Darnold's going to get picked. He's thrown up at least 3 passes, in my opinion, that could have been picked off in this game already. That was one of them. Kind of these little like floater type things. Man, that's double coverage right there. See, Deadly Beast knows what I'm talking about, right? And see, that's the thing. Deadly Beast, this is to you. What I want from my offensive line is that Clubber Lang mentality. Like you're never satisfied, right? Because he had it. He had the eye of the tiger. He was hungry. Because Rocky had eye of a tiger in 1 and 2, lost it in 3, regained it at the end of 3, and then had to reactivate it again in 4, right? And then really had to reactivate it in 5 to beat Tommy Gunn. And then if you kind of go a little bit further to Balboa, when he fought that other dude when he was like 60 years old, same thing. There's nothing wrong with getting reactivated, right? And it's a challenge, I think, in life to get reactivated to the eye of the tiger, man, because getting there is hard. 3rd and 6 for Seattle. Shotgun formation. Man in motion. 3 wide receivers down to the right. Darnold. Shotgun. Here comes a blitz. Darnold makes a miss. Looking. I thought they were going to get to him. Oh, my God. Smith and Jigbo is wide open. Oh, my God. How did they miss that? There was 2 sacks on that and a home run touchdown. Oh, my God. Great escape right there. Moves around, throws it out. Oh, my God. Yo, he had Smith and Jigba for a touchdown. Seattle will punt. Oh, my God. That would have been crazy. Geez, that was wild. Here's the punt. Wow. Man, that field looks beautiful. And it's fair caught to the outside. Oh, man. 3-0 Patriots, second possession coming up. Beautiful shot of San Francisco. You know what's crazy? Is driving over the Bay Bridge. Because, you know, if you've been to San Francisco, who's been to San Francisco? Oakland, right? I've been to Oakland plenty of times. But the crazy thing about the Bay Bridge is it goes each direction. It's a 2-layer bridge. How many of you been on like a 2-layer bridge in our lives? Not a lot of us, right? But yo, remember when the Bay Bridge, what earthquake was that? Was that the 97 earthquake? When the bridge came down, like it didn't fall into maybe some of it fell into the bay, but I know the top level crashed into the bottom. Yo, getting on the bridge and going like, I guess the bottom goes to San Francisco. I think that's how it works, if I remember correctly. Don't be alarmed, okay? I'm giving you fair warning, all right? Because I know I have a lot of people, which I'm really grateful for. And I'm not like even exaggerating. But I have a lot of people that email me and that kind of like check up on me in terms of like my health, all right? I am very healthy. All right. But they just, you know, they want to make sure I'm not drinking too much coffee. They want to make sure I'm not, you know, eating this or that. I promise you. And it's cool. I get it. So I have some stuff to do tonight. So I'm going to drink a Red Bull. Okay. I'm going to be good. I promise you. So this is my first Red Bull of the entire year. Okay. The entire year. Just warning you. Okay. So cheers to you. Super Bowl. No alcohol for me. No drugs, no tobacco for me. That's how I live. I wake up super early for the workouts, right? I've missed 4 workouts this year. And it was because I didn't go when I was sick, right? We're on a timeout. We're on a commercial break right now. I guess my favorite commercial so far has been the one about disclosure. It was that movie that's coming out by Spielberg. It seems like afterlife, aliens, end of times. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. We got another question coming in. Or a comment, rather. What's up, O3? Appreciate you being here, man. We have to be willing ourselves the uncomfortable question about Austin Mack. Difficult questions. If Mack has been in the DeBoer and Grubb system, why didn't he start? Forget loyalty. Man, you know, why didn't he play more last year? And I kind of wonder that even you find out that Ty Simpson was playing with a broken leg, a broken back, a broken arm, and all this stuff, and they still didn't put him in. Why? Like, we haven't seen this staff put in a different quarterback, right, in serious situations other than when Ty was, like, hurt. 1st and 10 for the Patriots out of the timeout break. Play action. Drake May, he's going to step up. Fires a bullet downfield, and that's going to be completed for a first down. Kayshon Boutte. That's going to be a 21-yard gain. Drake May puts it on the money. Man, what a pass. And look, that's the thing I'm saying, O3, is like, why didn't he play more? Right? First down, little handoff. It's going to go absolutely nowhere. And it's going to actually lose 4 yards. So it's going to be a 2nd and 14. Man, we know Seattle's defense is really good, right? Bama Girl, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Crimson Angel says, Kyle, thoughts on Alabama's schedule for next season? Favorable, doable. I mean, the first 5, you start there, right? And you have to win all of those games. And the goal by that time is to get offensive identity. Drake May back to pass, check out to the outside, and it's going to go nowhere. It's going to be a long 3rd down for the Patriots again. So it's going to be a 3rd and 15. Man, you know, I think Yeah, Wesley, what's up, dog? I appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for rolling up. You know, I was saying earlier in the show, I missed you guys yesterday. I had some family stuff. Otherwise, I would have been live for Alabama and Auburn. And thankfully, they won. I kind of have a fear if I was live, they would have lost. Right? Those watch-alongs for basketball, we've lost some games. 3rd and 15. Here comes pressure. Man, oh my goodness. Yo, the difference in this game has been Seattle's defense. Another big quarterback sack. He sacked for 10. It's going to be 4th and 25 from the New England 42. Damn, man. Another corner blitz. They did that. So they ran a quarter blitz this time, and they ran another corner blitz from that other side. Man, that was good. Yo, these guys are fast. That defense, that type of scheming is impressive. Back to Crimson Angel, they're punting. Crimson Angel was asking about Alabama's schedule. I think the first 5 for me is very doable, right? You have Florida State, you have South Carolina in there, you have a road trip to Kentucky. And what you do within those first 5 games is figure out your offensive identity, and you get some really good rhythm there because on the backside of that, it gets much more challenging, right? Georgia comes in, then you go to Tennessee, right? Game at Baton Rouge. The back end of the schedule is more challenging. But the good news is you have all the front to get identity. What's this Brad Pitt movie? Oh, this already looks good. Oh, that's the guy from Mad Men. Oh, I love this. What is it? What movie is this? Ooh, the whole 70s vibe. I'm loving this. I don't know what this is, but this looks money. Is this like a remake? Oh, yeah, we're watching this. What? What? What the hell was that? Wait, what was that Brad Pitt movie on Netflix or what was that? Did I miss something? What was that? Can someone help me out? What was that? Huh. I don't know. Welcome to the watch along for the Super Bowl. I appreciate you guys. Mark Smith, what was that, dog? Did you see that? Did anybody see that? I was waiting for like the name of it, and they just said coming soon. That was it. .329 left in the first quarter of the Super Bowl. Seattle leads 3-0. The difference of this game right now has been the fact that Seattle's defense has been able to get to Drake May twice in this quarter for significant sacks. I think that Seattle had a really good opening drive. Sam Darnold is 3 of 7, 42 yards. He missed on a touchdown pass. It could very well be 10-0 at this point in time. Now, the thing to watch, Mark Smith, you're living my life, dog, right? I was like, what is this? Is this a movie? Is this a commercial? Is it a show? And then it's a show on Netflix? What? Darnold did miss on a touchdown to Jackson Smith and Jigba, and we stand at 3-0. This is more Seattle coming out. 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff and goes nowhere. So far, Kenneth Walker III has 4 carries for 15 yards. Okay, so Wesley Gordon is saving the day, and he says The Adventures of Cliff Booth. Is that verified, Wesley? Thanks, brother. I didn't see that, man. O3 says, is the Greek word. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Wow. It's just finished, uttered by Jesus on the cross in John 19:30. It signifies that the mission of salvation was completed, accomplishment, the debt of sin was paid in full. Oh, thank you. Oh, man. All right. Yeah. Good knowledge piece. Appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Thank you. Third and 7 for Seattle. Hey, there's Christian Barmore. Hey, Chris from New Jersey's here? Yo, what's up, Chris from New Jersey? Thanks for rolling through, bro. Third and 7 for the Seahawks. 3 wide receivers down to the right. Sam Darnold check down. I told you that, tight end, man. Another first down right there. Sam Darnold to a first down. That's going to be a pass to A.J. Barner for 12 yards, and Seattle moves the chains. Man, this guy's going to get you like, so far, let's see, he already has 4 fantasy points. That's in one quarter. 4 times 4. This guy could, I was going to say, kind of gets you 12 to 15 fantasy points. He's going to have a big night. 3-0 is a score. First quarter, 120. Here comes Seattle. Man, little gadgetry. Uh-oh. Who called that play? Who called that play? That went absolutely nowhere. A little trickery, and it's a loss of 5. See, 3, we don't, like, Barmore, I've said this many times. Barmore was a guy from the bad side of Philly. You know what I'm saying? He was a guy who was like pissed off for greatness. Second and 15 for Seattle. North Alabama storm chase. Here comes pressure. Pass is incomplete. It's going to be a 3rd and 15. Man, that was a terrible call. And you see what that call did? It killed the momentum. I mean, there was no need to run a play like that. And now it's 3rd and 15. Man, look at this blitz. Oh, my God. Man, I love that blitz. Will Hino, what's up, dog? Thanks for rolling through. Who's like let me ask you this, fam. Ramajama, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. 3rd and 15. Probably turn into 4th and 15. I know the Patriots are coming on this one. 37 seconds left before the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Here comes Darnold. Nope, no pressure. He's going to have time to throw it. He throws the outside, and it's going to be incomplete, and they're going to have to punt the ball away. 32 seconds away, and Seattle will punt. 3-0, Seattle on top in the Super Bowl. Yo, let me ask you this. Who is like where are dip people? And I'm saying like, who likes to put in a good chip and like dip, right? I will tell you, you bring a dip, I'm dipping. I love it. I love all sorts of dip. And like, any type of dip, I'm going to try it. So who are like my dip people? And what are like some Super Bowl dips? You got your queso and like you put a little beef in there too, like some beef queso all over that. Here's the punts away. And he's going backwards. You might make up 1 yard. So we still have 19 seconds left. Patriots are coming out. They're down 3-0. And we'll see if they can put some points on the board. Oh, man. Let's see. Crimson says, Kyle, will the Florida State game be a night or a 3:30 or noon game? Man. I would imagine that game, let's see, where does that game fall? I'll tell you. I have no idea. I'm guessing right now, okay? But let's see. Oh, that's a night game. That's an evening game for sure. That's a night game. Because you're coming back out of Kentucky, you'll be 2-0, taking on Florida State. There's a lot of, storylines in that game. 100%. It's going to be a 5-yard carry for Stevenson. That's going to be the quarter. We're going to go into the second quarter with the Seahawks leading 3-0, and New England will be facing a 2nd and 5 when we come back. Bon Jovi looks like Mrs. Doubtfire. I missed that. Yo, remember Miss Doubtfire? That was a low-key funny movie. In fact, many years ago, I saw Miss Doubtfire on Broadway. We were supposed to see like the Rockettes or something like that. And then things got canceled, and then we ended up seeing Miss Doubtfire. Yo, in Miss Doubt, it was hilarious. But the regular movie was funny. But what was even funnier, Kid Latin in with some sour cream and onion. All right, got you, bro. But what was funny about Miss Doubtfire is somebody, I'm dead serious. Somebody remixed Miss Doubtfire on like TikTok and made it like a preview, like we're watching here, right? But they made it a horror movie. And like a horror movie trailer. Oh, it is the funniest thing because if you think about it, you know, all like they had enough imagery from that movie. You got to look it up. If you're on TikTok, type in I don't know, Miss Doubtfire horror movie. You will seriously die if you know the movie. It's so funny. Let's see. Max went to the store, Kyle. Oh, yeah, man. I'm telling you, who's got the dip? I love queso, bro. Like any sort of chip queso on it. The weak spot, bro. Like chips and salsa for days, man. And like that is, I love chips and salsa. See? Show 44, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for rolling in. Rex, welcome back, bro. What'd you go for, Rex? You have little wings at home? What'd you guys have tonight? Does anybody have like wings? Is anybody eating wings? I really hope someone's out there eating wings. I'm not eating wings tonight, but I hope you guys are. Man. Second quarter. Little watch along. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for kicking it with us today right here at Bama Football on YouTube. We got a Minion commercial. I never saw the Minions. See, I never saw them. I know kids like it. I never saw it. Okay, Patriots having spaghetti. Okay, I like that. Chris Waltman's having some wings. Okay. See the Beastie ate wings a little earlier, but he's I was hungry. He says he can't lie. Curtis Bishop, what's up, dog? Thanks for rolling through. Oh, Rex is working tonight, man. I got you, bro. Hopefully he was driving home at half. All right, be safe on the road, bro. When you dip, we dip, we dip. You know we dip, we dip. I got you, man. Crimson Angel says, I made pimento cheese with chips and a chicken sandwich with some honey peppers with a New Mexico twist. What? Wings, pizza, Pepsi, cheese, eggs, Welch's grape, conversate for a few? Because we going to do what we can't do. Ain't that right, Crimson? Say it, fam. True. All right. So get the telly. We just go to the man. All right. So 15 minutes to go in the second quarter. Seattle 3, Patriots 0. Big homie's eating a hot dog right now. First pass. Oh my God, man! Missed pass. Bang, bing, ow, and it's incomplete. It'd be a second. It'd be a 3rd and 5. There you go, Beastie. Yo, we got a fan funder? Man, that's what's up, man. Welcome, bro. Thanks for supporting, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Miss Kimberly saying, let's go, Seahawks. 3rd and 5. Drake May. You know that pressure's coming. Seattle's defense is filthy. Look at the Seattle's defense. Everybody's coming. Little handoff of them going nowhere. Ugh. Man. 3-0, 14:40 to go in the second. Jaron Green, yo, that Jared Reed, the Bama, right? Wow. Man. See, and I think Jaron Reed was before my time too. Man, look, that's a big man. Yeah, because I think he played here like 2015. Here's the punt. Man, this Seattle's defense is incredible. Right? Chris, I was just saying that. Miss Kimberly says, why isn't J-Mill on the field? Let's see. Yeah. Hey, man, thanks so much, bro. I appreciate you, man. Been watching for a while and I told you I would. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. No doubt, man. No, I was excited to get sorry I missed you guys yesterday, for the Alabama Auburn game. But, life is life, All right, Sam Darnold, back to pass. Fires way downfield. We're going to have our first big play. Oh, my goodness, what a pass breakup. Otherwise, that would have been 40+. Oh, Chris, I don't know. This game has been good. Man, look, what a play by New England, man. I guess that was their secondary or their corner who made that play? Wow. Looks like the corner right there. Great play. Oh, my goodness, bro. 2nd and 10. Little run to the hand out to the outside. Man, he's fast. That's a first down and more. He's going. He's going to be wrapped up, but not after a gain of 30 yards. Wow. What a big run right there by Kenneth Walker. Man, look at this. It's a little off tackle right here, but he's so fast, he's able to outrun that defender. And then he has, yards after contact. Darnold, pass batted down. Wow, Kenneth Walker, so far in this game. You're talking about commitment to the run, right? Walker, 6 carries for 46 yards, but you got to have a guy that can also, right, get things going, that can make people miss, that has speed, right? Man, 29-yard gain right there for Kenneth Walker. Man, that dude is solid. Let's see. Back to Walker. Another handoff up the middle. Here he goes. He going to break it to the outside. Kenneth Walker, man, he's tired. Get him some oxygen. Yo, Kenneth Walker has 7 carries, 75 yards in this game. Oh, my goodness. A 29-yard gain? Are you kidding me? He had a 30-yard gain. Now he has a 29-yard gain. 7 carries, 75 yards. Man. Yo, Kenneth Walker doing damage. He's just tired. Man, what a good opening for Seattle right here. They got to get more points on the board. It could very well be 10-0. They put points right here. I mean, who knows? And those are those explosive plays. I mean, back-to-back long explosive plays. I mean, we didn't have that. Here he is again, making a man miss, making another miss before he's tackled at the 20. Man. Shoot. 2nd and 12. Ramajama's my spot guy inside the comment box. Thanks, Ramajama. Yes, Wesley Gordon, bro. Say it again. And this is the biggest thing is, are they committing to running the ball? Are they utilizing their running back? Is it the offensive line doing a good job opening things up from Walker? I think it's a combination, right? And I think it's a commitment to keep feeding him. And notice how they gave him the ball and then they haven't gone away from it. They keep on feeding him. Oh, my goodness. Here comes what are they calling that? No, they're going to call it incomplete. That pressure. Woo! Man. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12 after Darnold's pass is deflected, flies back. I think New England thought it was a fumble. It wasn't. Oh, man. Yeah, he got hit, and the ball hit off the tackle and just kind of flew backwards. I'm telling you, man, this defense, man, these teams are built on defense. 3rd and 12. Third and 12 coming up. Darnold. Little pitch out to the outside. Not this time. It's going to be kind of wrapped up in the backfield, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 14, so Seattle's going to have to settle for another field goal. Man. Woof. This will be another field goal by Seattle. I think this has been a good game. Kick is up, and it's good. Seattle takes a 6-0 lead on New England in the Super Bowl. We're in the second quarter, and Seattle is leading 6-0. Wow. Kenneth Walker, running back for Seattle, has 9 carries for 71 yards. 9 for 71. Wow. 6-0 for the Patriots. Oh, man. Yeah. Appreciate you guys being here, rolling through, on the Super Bowl. Man, that's cool. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. This week, we'll find out what's going to happen with Bediako. I think we kind of already know what is going to happen, right? I think what will happen with Bediako is that he's probably played his last game, in my opinion. CCFD, what's up, man? Appreciate you rolling through. Yeah, I think we're just keep it. I'm just gonna keep it, locked on this one. I'm gonna kind of see how we're at for halftime. I might dip early. I don't know, because I still have some other things that I have to do tonight. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I like anything with polar bears. I like polar bears. But you know what? Weren't polar bears with Coke? I mean, they don't have to be with anybody, but you know what I'm saying? Dirty South, what's up, man? Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks for rolling through. How'd you like that win yesterday over Auburn? Yeah, see, Chris is out at half. Yeah, I get you, bro. Do your thing, man. What you got, man? I bet you Chris has like a nice spread, right? You got a nice spread, Chris? You got like dips and like, But you know what I'm saying? Remember the ones with like the polar bears with like the Coke? Those are like the OG commercials. Miss Kimberly says, hope Brian Grubb is watching the Super Bowl. Hey, Miss Kimberly, preach. We're going to put you on the podium. All right, from the podium, Miss Kimberly says, hope Brian Grubb is watching the Super Bowl. He better take notes. Say it louder. Yo, yeah, and Bama Hockey won the Iron Cup in hockey, right? Man, and I think there was a bunch of people at that game, right? I'm glad. It kind of seems like people are starting to get, like this hockey team is certainly picking up steam. I love it. You know what was crazy? Wesley, you mentioned Kohler Wars. All right, I don't know how old you guys are, like what you guys think of, or like how far you guys can go back. Here come the Patriots, by the way. But remember, man, what was it? It was the you guys are gonna have to help me here. I'm doing a million things at once. What? Okay, listen up. What? Okay, first down and 10 for New England. Little handoff. It's gonna go for a gain like 4. Okay, I need you guys. Yo, wheelchair basketball game 1-2. Okay, what was it when those when the bottles played each other with football? Remember like the Bud Bowl? What was this? What was it called? It had a name. I can't remember it. It was like Coors Light versus Bud Light, and they had like footballs. Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking about. Drake May, back to pass. Here comes more Seattle pressure. Oh, my God. Yo, man. That's the third time he's been sacked. Okay. Bud Bowl. Yes, that's what it was. Chris, thank you, bro. Yo, the Bud Bowl was crazy. All right, 3rd and 17 for New England. Wow. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something. After this, look, a little pass to the outside, and they're going to have to punt. Okay, so Seattle, what have we learned about Seattle, right? Byron, what's up, man? Thanks for rolling through, bro. We have learned that Seattle has, is this true or false? Have they committed to the run in this game, in this first half? Yes or no? Yes. Have they committed to getting after the quarterback? Yes, right? Have they had explosive plays? Yes. Have they been good on special teams? Yes. The format doesn't change from high school to college to the NFL. You do good in those categories, you're going to win games, right? Punt is away. I mean, the only way New England fights back in this game, they're going to have some sort of big play, or Sam Darnold's going to throw like a pick six. Oh, man. What is this? We're on commercial break. 6-0. Second quarter. 9:16. Yeah, won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be my neighbor? What is this? Oh, Rocket Mortgage with the "Won't you be my neighbor"? What's that from? Won't you be my neighbor? What is that from? All right, let's see what we got right here. Okay. I don't know, like Stomp the Yard, something. I don't know. What is this for? Are you listening? The game is ours. Oh, Dove. Okay. Keep Girls Sports playing. Okay. Dove Sports. Yeah, Mr. Rogers. That's what I thought it was from, right? I knew it was from. I thought it was Mr. Rogers. Yeah. Won't you be my neighbor? You know, of course, I watched Mr. Rogers growing up. Like, I knew it was on, but I wasn't like, it wasn't one of my main shows. Like, I knew it was on in the background, but I never really knew like what it was about or whatever. Some people liked him. I don't know. I mean, I remember that. I remember on Mr. Rogers, the one thing that I liked, because I really liked trains growing up, is there was like a little train, and it would like go, and then you would go to like a different place, right? And then they have like guests and stuff. What is this? Some sort of Mario Galaxy, the movie? Hey, that looks cool. Yo, Tough as Nails, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. In about 3 hours, it'll be time to get ready for Giddy Up. All right, here comes Seattle, up 6-0, second quarter, 9:09. Kenneth Walker already has 80 yards rushing in this game. He's going to get to the outside. My goodness, man. Another gain of 9 yards. He has 80 yards. Yo, he has 10 carries for 80 yards. I'm talking Kenneth Walker, bro. Wesley Gordon. Yo, I know, man. 2nd and 1. Yeah, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Kenneth Walker's going to rush for 100 yards before halftime, dude. 8:40 to play. Oh, man. First and 10 for Seattle. 7:50 before halftime. Sam Darnold back to pass. Here comes a pressure. He evades it, and it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the Seattle 39. What's up, North Alabama Storm Chase? Says 8 minutes till you're going to watch the Kid Rock. Max Tooney says entertaining game. Yeah, I like it. Yep. Crimson Angel. Kyle can't wait for the Florida State game. Who wins, Tennessee or Texas? 7:51. Shotgun formation. Sam Darnold back to pass. Throws to the outside. And Cup with another reception. You know, I had Cup on my fantasy football team too. He never played. You know, he's getting kind of up there, but he just is kind of like an emergency receiver. I definitely won't draft him in this next year. 3rd and 2, as Ramajammer, my spotter, mentions. .746. It is 6-0. Seattle's leading this game. And it is 3rd and 2. What do you do here? Man in motion. A.J. Barner. Barner to the outside. Darnold looks, completes a pass to Walker again. Walker's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. That's a 9-yard reception, and that moves the chains for Seattle. 6:55 to play before halftime. Man. Miss Kimberly wants to know the men's basketball schedule. All right, let's see what we're doing this week, fam. NCAA men's basketball. Alabama basketball schedule. Let's see who we got this week. 1st and 10. Another handoff. That's going to be a gain of 4. This week, Alabama will play on Wednesday. They'll play Ole Miss. And then on Saturday, Valentine's Day, they'll be playing South Carolina. 2 very winnable games, right? 2nd 0. Second quarter, 6-0 is the score. Handoff, man, that guy's fast. See, Wade brings this up, and this has been something that we've been talking about, fam, and probably something I'll be talking about tomorrow is like, have we seen, and I think there's commonalities, and I think it's okay. It's like, man, they have been running the ball. 12 carries, 86 yards, right? They've done this all season long. They didn't do this last year. 3rd and 5. Huge down right here for Seattle. Wow, Walker can't come up with it. He's tagged, and it's going to be a 4th and 5. What do they do here, right here on 4th and 5? Because they are at the New England 42, so you come on, you punt, right? Man, he almost had that. That would have made for an interesting fourth down call if he would have caught it. Here's the punt. Punt is away. Let's see if he can pin him. That's going to be a good punt. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a punt. Goes out at, what, the 2 or the 3? Wow. It's going to go out at the 3-yard line. What a punt. Elite special teams. This is it. Wow, I already know what I'm going to talk about for the show. Wow. I know exactly what I'm going to talk about because I'm watching the formula to success right now. This is it. This is how you win at any level. I already know. To run game. Pass rush. Special. And those are the 3 phases of the game, right? Offense, defense, special teams, no turnovers. Yeah, so look, this is it, all right? So the formula to winning any game, and this is what I'll be talking about tomorrow on Wake Up Bama, and if Bama, this is the formula. The formula is right in front of you to win the Super Bowl, to win college, win high school, and it's so blatant. It's so apparent to me what you have to be able to do. A commitment to running the ball, okay? I'm not saying wishbone. I'm just saying running the ball, okay? That has to be one of the focal points because it's going to open up other things. Pass rush, okay? Pass rush has to be on your mind, and you have to be creative, and you have to do it often. You have to make somebody like Drake May, he's uncomfortable. He's been sacked 3 times in 2 quarters, all right? Elite special teams, okay? I'm talking like field goals, whether they're from 20 yards out or whether you're punting, right? That punt right there, that's why you win the Super Bowl, right? Those type of plays. The other thing is you got to stop. You can't turn the ball over. And the only way that I see New England coming back into this game is a turnover. And it's only 6-0. So, I mean, it's going to take one score. Was exactly, big homie, 100%, bro. We'll put you on the screen right here. And that's going to be the hot topic. And there's a lot of people that have been like, well, he didn't have this or he didn't have that. I'm like, look, you have to be able to have components to run the ball, but you also have, scheming-wise, schematically, you got to be able to run the ball. Look, Patriots right here, 3-yard line, 4:55 to play before halftime. Here's the handoff. Goes nowhere. Actually, he made up a little bit of yardage right there. Gain of 3 for Stevenson. And that's the other thing, Wade, is like, do we have the speed at it, right? Second and 7. New England, back to pass and whistle. I don't know what it was. Timeout, I guess. New England takes a timeout. Show 44 says, I thought it was crazy that Bill Belichick didn't get the Hall of Fame. Well, yeah, 100%. But you know what? I'll tell you exactly why. In my opinion, I think it was because of some of the moves that he made in his post being with the Patriots. Yo, if he would have, if Bill Belichick, let me ask you this, okay? Show 44, this is to you with the amazing dog inside. Is that a pit? All right, and this, I guess, to everybody, okay? If Bill Belichick would have just retired from football, from the Patriots, right, and just ran off to the sunset, look, just ran off and never did any, and we never saw him on the social light, sort of stuff with his girlfriend and stuff like that, would he be in the Hall of Fame? 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. I think with some of the stuff off after that led to him not being a selection. The guy has what, like 9 Super Bowls? Drake May, back to pass, incomplete. That's a good-looking dog. Whatever, but that's why. And I think, it is, he should be a first-team guy. There was Jalen Milroe, by the way. Veteran says he deserves it no matter what. Yeah, him not making it is ridiculous. All right, Drake May, back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. It's going to be a first down. That's going to be a pass to Douglas for, say, 9 yards. And he's tackled by Josh Jobe. Hey, another Bama guy. Drake May with a little handoff. Gets the outside. That's a big back right there. Stevenson gets about 3. Yo, I saw Milroe. Did you see him? He was just chilling. He was posted. He was sitting down. 2nd and 7. Ms. Kimberly's already excited about the NFL draft. Yeah, I love the NFL draft. Well, I'm sure we'll be live for the NFL draft. And, man, how many first-round guys does Bama have? Maybe 1, right? It's going to be interesting to see if Ty can be a first-round draft pick. I don't know. Play action pass. Here comes the pressure on the outside. May can't get it done. May so far in this game, 6 of 10, just 48 yards, right? What does this stand for? Fantasy points. All right, got you. Oh, man. Super chat? No way. What's up, veterans? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Whistle, and it's 3 minutes and 8 seconds before halftime. All right, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Kyle, you're the best. I see God's hands in your work. Thank you, bro. In what you do. Thank you. Nah, I appreciate it, man. One of the things is, I'm dead serious. I've been finding more and more people reaching out. When we talk about gratitude in the morning for Wake Up Bama, when we talk about kind of the pride and performance, when I start kind of going off life coaching and whatever, just talking life, right? I found that there's a lot of people that are responding very positively to that because they might be going through something or it helps them with their day. I don't know. I get it, man. Truth be told, here's the pass way downfield. Oh my God. Incomplete. And if I really told you guys, I'm going through some stuff myself. And it's just life, and it's okay, like there's some heavy things that are on my heart right now. And it's, going through some stuff, but I'll be okay, and that's okay. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. Like you just kind of go through things, but you can't just, the worst thing to do, and New England's going to punt here. I'll tell you what not to do when you start to find yourself, in a bad spot or you're going through something, whatever it may be. There's a million different things. Whatever, pick your thing. Nice punt return to the outside, makes a man miss, and Seattle's probably going to have another opportunity. 2:50 to go before halftime. And the thing is, you just can't. The worst thing to do is if you find yourself facing a little bit of adversity, it's the number one, accept it, right? Just accept it. This is where it is. This is where things stand, right? And the other thing to do is you can't let it defeat you. No matter what it is, you can't let it defeat you. And you got to be like, okay, this is it. and you can't self-isolate, right? So you have to surround yourself, keep your routine, stay on the rails, right? And just kind of do your thing, navigate through it. Beastie, what's up, man? I appreciate you. All right, man. Have a good second half. Yeah, dude. And that's right. And the thing is I think sometimes you also get swallowed up into your own life and you're like, oh man, this is just me. No, it's not. It's much bigger than you. Okay. So you're good. Just stay standing. It'll pass. It will pass, but it'll take a little bit of time. It's okay. Yeah, dude, the champ, what? Look at the toilet singing. Take a look at me now. What is this? To remind me of the memory of your face. Yo, this is my favorite commercial. Oh man, Liquid IV. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, that's my favorite commercial so far. Take a look at me now. Oh man, that was funny. Man. Liquid IV and disclosure. Man, USA versus the world? Man, that was the best commercial so far. Man, did you see that? That's the Phil Collins song, man. You know what's crazy? I've been dipping on the Phil Collins hard lately. I don't know why, but I just have. I don't know why. I think I saw he might be a little bit sick. So then I popped him up. And so in the air tonight, you will be in my heart. Easy Lover. Oh my God. Easy Lover song. That bangs, right? One more night. One more night. God. Phil Collins, bangers. All right. Second quarter. We're almost at halftime. 2:50 to play. Hey, North Alabama Storm Chase, you're going to get a shout out in just a second. Here's the pass. Sam Darnold throws it. It's completed to Kupp. Oh, my God. Cooper Kupp has 4 receptions. Wow, no, 3 receptions for 37 yards. Man. All right, we got a special shout out. All right, where did it go? Oh, see, look. Veteran says, I totally understand. My life has changed since I took the COVID vaccine in 2020. You stayed strong. Roll Tide Nation is behind you. Appreciate you being here, bro. And then thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Veteran 0831. Appreciate you. Appreciate your service, most importantly. Now, a little handoff to Kenneth Walker. He gets another first down. Oh, my God. He's close to 100 yards before halftime. And North Alabama Storm Chase, with his 34th wedding anniversary. Dude, you know what? I just told you the secret sauce, man. Phil Collins. There you go. But you already know the secret sauce. 34 years, man. Shoot. Happy wife? Say it with me. Happy life. All right, 2-minute warning. We got 6-0. Man. It's just an empty space. Man. Let's see what happens. Do they get more points before halftime? Yo, Kenneth Walker, 13 carries for 93 yards. Oh, my God. Wow. So take a look at me now. Don't. Man. I don't know what this one is. See, big homie, dude. Me and you, bro. Imagine us just chilling, driving, right? We pop in some Phil Collins, dude, and we're just cruising. What is this? It's a Believe. Ooh, I like these movies. See? Okay. Whoa. Project Hail Mary. Let's write that down. Okay. Project Hail Mary. Um, movie Project Hail Mary. Okay. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yo, Super Mario World is dope. Universal Studios. That's a good place. It's fun. Man. Yeah, I like this commercial. Okay, I like that one. That one got me a little sentimental. So I took the kids there, you know? The kids are always getting older. They're not gonna be that age, you know? Is a good is good. I don't have Peacock. I yeah, see, the bridge on top goes to San Francisco. Bridge on bottom goes to Oakland. All right, here we go. We got 2 minutes. It's 6-0. Little hand up to the outside. More Kenneth Walker. Man, 14 carries, 94 yards. Yeah, right? And we're just chilling. Dude, take a look at me now. It's just an empty space. Man, yeah, the Budweiser frogs were hilarious. What did they say? Budweiser. What was that one commercial that said, "What's up? What's up?" 2nd and 9. Darnold back to pass, checks down. Wow. And he's going to find his little running back for a gain of what? 7 yards. It's going to be 3rd down. What's up? What was that commercial? What's up? What's up? What was that? But who said that? What commercial was that? What's up? 40 seconds left before halftime. Darnold, shotgun formation. Inside run, 1st down. They have one timeout remaining. Wow, this is the first time in 16 years there's not going to be a Marvel movie trailer. Oh, I didn't know that, man. Yeah, Steve Taylor, what's that, bud? That did the what's up? Oh man, I thought that was so funny. And then everybody, remember, when was that commercial? When did it come out? Because then everybody, oh, hold on. Goodwill Duncan, Costanza, Joey. How you doing? No way, Urkel. How about these donuts? Oh my God. Yo, that was good. That's probably one of the best ones. Goodwill Duncan. How do you like it? Goodwill? Oh man. Okay, that was good. Right? Was that not funny? That was good. Yeah. Gonna bring, yeah. Regional. Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Insecure. Yeah. Am I everything you need? Better rock your body now. Rock your body. What is this? Yeah. Move your body. Wait, what's going on? Yeah. Everybody. Dude, this is crazy. Oh, Coinbase. Oh, man. Coinbase. Back, street, back. All right. Oh, man. Coinbase with Rock Your Body. Man, that was crazy. Am I original? Yeah. These commercials have been pretty good. You know, the last couple years, I think the commercials have kind of slipped off a little bit. I would say the commercials are pretty good this time. Oh, man. Bueno. No bueno. All right. See you later, Chris. Oh, wow. Look at this visualization of the wind. Yo, this is crazy. Do you see that graphic on the wind? 32 seconds before halftime. Darnold, back to pass. Yo, did he find Cooper again? How many receptions does this guy have in the first half? Yo, Cooper has 4 receptions for 44 yards. Wow. Man. Eric says, Kyle, I heard Bama already have the number 1 quarterback figured out. Yeah? I wouldn't be surprised, man. But I think we got to see these guys in spring, and whenever we have spring day, A-Day or whatever it is, you know, then we kind of see where we're at, right? Man, Drake May looks like a baby. The What's Up commercial was also, but that's what I thought. No, I think Steve said that. 23 seconds, 6-0. Let's see what you got. Shotgun formation, checks down. Oh, he dropped it. Did he catch that? He dropped it, right? Yeah. Oh, oh, did he catch that? This is interesting. Okay, ball in, tip. Oh, I think it hit the grass. It hits the grass. The nose of the ball hits the grass, right? Look, right. I don't know. He looked like it. Is that a catch, Robert? I don't know. I think he caught it. This is a weird one. I don't know. Is it a catch or no catch? I don't know. This is interesting. Incomplete. Okay, whatever. All good. Am I original? All right, 3rd and 3 for the Seahawks. Dylan, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for rolling through. I thought who knows? All right, 6-0, 20 seconds before halftime. Seahawks at the 23-yard line, and there's whistles. Timeout, Patriots. Okay, more commercials. Am I original? Man. I thought this has been a good game. I've enjoyed it. And I think like when you have kind of more of a microscope on a game and you can kind of look at the stats and stuff like that, I think it's a little bit more entertaining. Um, 20 seconds left. 6-0. Sam Darnold, back to pass. Fires downfield. Oh, nearly a touchdown. That would have been to Jackson and Jigba. And it's knocked down. You know what? The Patriots defense has made 2 outstanding plays on the secondary to stop big plays. I mean, I'm telling you, this play right here, extraordinary. Great comeback ability right there. That should have been a touchdown. That could have been an interception. Wow. Aaron's a Broncos fan. Here's the field goal. It's going to be a 41-yard field goal. Field goal's up, and it's good. Wow. 9-0. Wow. 9-0 for halftime. We'll just say it's halftime so I don't have to. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah. Yo, and I'm fully aware that we have like 2 halftimes or whatever, we got going on out in the world. I'm just going to keep it on here just to keep it simple so I don't have to switch back and forth. So you guys do you, whatever. And we'll just see, how it goes. I think when I'm looking at this, at the football game, this has really helped me because I was like, what am I going to enter Monday with for like the podcast, right? And I was thinking, I was like, and I didn't really even anticipate this to kind of come up, but I'll give you a little sample of what I'm going to discuss on the podcast. And it makes so much sense to me. And because the ultimate goal is to win championships, right? At any level. And it's been real easy for me to kind of put together 4 core topics about what is championship level football. And I'll, of course, translate it and connect it to Alabama football. But I was thinking, I was like, look, number 1, right? Number 1, commitment to the run game, right? Do they have a commitment to the run game? Actually, you know what I might do, fam? I think, you know what I might do to save time? Would you guys be cool if I do my Wake Up Bama podcast? You guys can get like a preview of it during halftime. I know you guys are going to be, you have places to watch, but I think to save time so I don't have to do it after the game so I can get to sleep, I think I might do my Wake Up Bama right now. You guys want to just see it live? I mean, I know there's, you guys can watch it tomorrow, of course. But I think that I might cut it now. You guys cool with that? No, you guys are going to have to be because I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, cool. All right, so what we're going to do, if you're watching this will be, recorded, but we're going to do it right now. And I'm trying to, we'll see it. We're going to start right now. Let's see how this turns out. So you can see like behind the scenes, right, of like how it goes down, right? I'm gonna go for it so I can knock it out, right? 3. This is no scripting. This is like straight off the top of the dome, right? So you'll see, right? 3, 2, 1. Family, what's going on? Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. This is Wake Up Bama for Monday, February 9th. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. As we enter in this day, let us hold gratitude, right? Let us be grateful to be here. And I appreciate you guys being here. And as always, the goal is 500 thumbs up. And if you were watching last night's Super Bowl, I cut this during halftime. And it was really easy because when I was entering kind of Sunday night, I was thinking, I was like, what could I do for Monday, right? Following the Super Bowl, what would come to me? And it became real apparent as Seattle was leading the Patriots 9-0 at halftime, the formula to winning a championship at any sort of level, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up into 4 parts, okay? And kind of on the back end, I have some people that are watching live. I might ask some questions about kind of what else that we can kind of layer on, okay? So with that said, let's kind of jump right into it. And I think the biggest thing, fam, the biggest thing is the commitment to the run. And look, I get it. You had Ryan Grubb last year at Seattle. Mike McDonald made changes because he felt that Seattle needed to get back to pounding the football, right? And they have done that this year. Whether or not you're a Grubb fan, I know a lot of people are like, well, he didn't have Sam Darnold. Well, you know, and his running backs are banged up. We could go back and forth. But the point is, if you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, back me up inside the comment box, even if you're watching on the rewatch. What are they known for? They are known for running the ball and being a physical team on the offensive side of the ball. That's what Mike McDonald wanted to do in this Super Bowl at the halftime break, okay? Halftime, I'm cutting this. I don't even know what he's going to finish out with. Kenneth Walker, the third, a big, imposing back, has ran the ball 14 times for 94 yards. And they've had explosives, right? A gain of 30, a gain of 29. How many explosive plays did Alabama's running back room have last year? I can just think of 2. And I'm probably wrong on that, but I can just think of 2. But I know that Alabama didn't commit to running the ball last year. And Ryan Grubb said, look, I understand that physicality needs to be paramount. So what Coach DeBoer and Coach Grubb did was they got together and they're like, okay, what do we need to do to take a step forward with the running game? And what they did was they're like, we need to fire the offensive line coach and kind of retool from the offensive line standpoint. If you've had an opportunity to listen to Adrian Clem, I would say he's got that mentality that we're looking for. Now, everybody's good in the preseason. Everybody's good in spring. But how does that translate to playing physical football in the trenches come Saturday? Now, I'm talking about the first Saturday of the season, okay? Because if you can't commit to running the football, I'm telling you, the seat is going to get really warm for even Coach Kalen DeBoer, okay? Because DeBoer and Grubb are connected. And if Grubb doesn't show a big emphasis to running the football and playing physical football in the SEC, they're not going to last because they're not going to win games. And Seattle right here has shown you that one of the core principles, okay, is running the football. Let me ask you this. What did Miami and Indiana, and I often bring this up, what commonality did they share on offense? Running the football. Miami had 1 big running back. Indiana had 2, right? Alabama has a running back committee, and they can get the job done. They just have to commit to running the ball. And if you get 2 yards, go back to it, right? Let your running backs be able to find the holes. Now, Kenneth Walker, you know, he's elite, but we got to have guys that can see the hole as well. And we have to have offensive line that can not only protect the quarterback, but that can also, you know, provide running lanes for our backs, okay? So that is kind of the core principle number 1. Am I right? Do you guys think I'm right? Hey, by the way, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for kicking with me on Wake Up Bama, all right? Live every single day, posted every single day at 4 a.m., okay? And I appreciate you guys being here. The goal is always 500 thumbs up, and I appreciate that. It helps the video. I don't know why, okay? This is just something that helps. And being active inside the comment box. And one of the things that I've noticed about Wake Up Bama is that you guys get here and then you guys are always saying good morning to each other. And I appreciate that. And one of the things that continues to keep me going with Wake Up Bama, and I'm not going to lie, performing in February, talking about, you know, different topics and stuff, it's been a challenge even for me. But what I kind of fall back on is I know there's a lot of people that appreciate the podcast because it's a good start to the day, right? And sometimes when I get off in like live coaching and stuff like that, I hear from people, right? We got people that are battling real life stuff. And I was very open to you that I'm personally going through some stuff that's a little heavy on my heart right now. But that's okay because we fight through adversity. You accept the adversity for what it is, okay? And you continue on your routine and you continue to move forward. Now, everything's not going to be perfect automatically, But if you stay in your routine and you continue to push forward, then, and the worst thing to do is you can't self-isolate. That's the worst thing. And play the poor me's, okay? Because life, guess what? It doesn't care. The sun's going to come up tomorrow regardless of your attitude, right? So my point is stay in your routine, keep going. This too shall pass, right? And keep going. So look, if you're out there and you're battling, like I always say, my prayers are with you. And let's keep up the momentum, right? One day at a time. We can't think about Tuesday if we haven't even gone through Monday. Am I right? Okay. Now, on this podcast, it's basically designed the core fundamentals of winning a championship. And we're watching Seattle right now. We're cutting this live at halftime as they lead 9-0. But it became apparent to me, and I was like, look, these are the principles, and this is the roadmap to winning a Super Bowl, a college football championship, a high school championship, okay? So we started out with commitment to running the ball. Okay? My second piece is having a pass rush that is not only good, but that is elite, okay? What Seattle has done tonight, and again, just in the first half, but I could tell you, they've committed to making Drake May very uncomfortable, okay? And they've done that by coming with exotic blitzes. I'm talking corner blitzes. They're getting to Drake May. They've sacked him 3 times in this game, okay? They had a corner blitz, and I think the defensive line got to him one time. I think it was even Reed one time with the sack. So Drake May in this game. Get this. Drake May, baller, had an amazing season. He is 6 of 11 right now for only 48 yards, okay? He has 2 fantasy points. So what they've done is they've done a great job committing to making him uncomfortable. Same thing that I saw with the Miami Hurricanes. They were trying to make Fernando Mendoza uncomfortable. Indiana had a pretty good pass rush as well, but that Miami pass rush made me think about where Alabama's pass rush is. And let me ask you something inside the comment box as you're watching this and you're listening to it. How would you grade last year Alabama's pass rush on a scale of 1 to 10? To me, I kind of felt it was a little bit mid. I did. I didn't think that it was, I thought they could have sent more pressure. I felt that there was times where there was only 3 guys going after the quarterback. I felt at times where we weren't sending enough exotic blitzes. Even New England has sent some blitzes in this first half that have been impressive to me. So that's another core principle. And then you kind of layer it. Well, does Alabama have guys to get after the quarterback? We got Yanzi Pierre. Last year, he had 6.5 sacks. That should be doubled. Yanzi Pierre, there's no way that Yanzi Pierre should not have 10 to 12 sacks this coming year. If he doesn't, we failed. Justin Hill, he can be utilized in that area as well. And plus, who's the bandit going to be? And can the bandit, whether that's Zulu or Devin Tompkins or however it sets up, we need those guys to fight to get to the quarterback as well. We need some athletic bandit guys to be able to cause havoc. And we need the interior defensive line to get a push, right? Whether that's Terrence Green, Jeremiah Beeman, Edric Hill, Isaiah Faga, I don't care. Get after the quarterback and make them uncomfortable. But you know what? Along with the pass rush, they've done really good against the run too. I mean, New England, they've been bottled up. Stevenson at the halftime break, 7 carries for just 23 yards. Okay, so my 2 core principles, and next I'm going to talk to you about my favorite commercials that I've seen so far, right? Commitment to running the ball and elite pass rush, okay? Now, for my halftime on this podcast, I'm going to tell you about my favorite commercials, okay? So my favorite commercial, checking in at number 1, was when I saw the Toilets start singing, okay? And they were singing a Phil Collins song, and it turned out it was for Liquid IV. So that was my number 1. And a close number two, because I almost put this number 1, was Goodwill Dunkin' Donuts, right? And I saw George Costanza, I saw Jennifer Aniston, right? George Lucas, I saw Ben Affleck, name your person, right? Urkel was in there, right? And it was Dunkin' Donuts, and at the end, Jennifer Aniston comes up and she posts on the screen. She's like, "Hey, do you like donuts?" And he's like, "Yeah, I like donuts." And she's like, "How about these nuts?" And it was Tom Brady was her boyfriend, right? So that was my second favorite commercial. Other commercials that I liked, Coinbase, rock your body, yeah, yeah. And then I saw a Universal Studios commercial, and it got me kind of sentimental because I took my kids there recently, and you know how it is. Kids are growing, right? I mean, I got a 17 and a 13-year-old. Like, they're hanging out with their friends right now. Pretty soon, I'm just going to be by myself, right? And it's like, man, like, those are some good times, getting on all those. I'm not a roller coaster guy, but I got on all the roller coasters because, like, my kids were there, right? All right. The other two commercials that I liked were the movies that were coming up, right? And we got Disclosure. Disclosure is like right up my alley. And if you're just joining us, I'm doing my podcast for tomorrow, right, during the halftime break. But for me, like, a movie like Disclosure is right where, like, you want me to watch a movie with you? It's gonna have to be a movie like that. Something that's kind of like sci-fi, dystopia type deal, world ending, right? This one looks like it's kind of the afterlife, aliens kind of mixed in together. It sounds interesting. And then the other one I saw was movie Project Hail Mary. Again, that looks like, I don't know, space, right? I like those type of movies. Like, for example, I like Independence Day. I like Armageddon. Those are the type of movies I like. And I don't know. I don't watch a lot of shows. And I watch kind of the same thing, like proven things. So if you like hang out with me, it's going to be really hard for you to get me to watch like one of your shows, right? You want to watch, like, I've never seen Ted Lasso. So people are like, yo, you need to watch Ted. It's hard for me. I only watch like really proven things that I've seen. Like, I'm going to watch like The Sopranos again. You know what I'm saying? So I know one of my flaws, but that's at least I'm aware. Okay, so we got commitment to the run, and we got elite pass rush, okay? We got two more to go, okay? And these are the core principles to be able to win a national championship, okay? Okay, so checking in at number 3 is, sometimes when we talk offense, right? Talk defense, right? Can't forget about special teams. Okay, so how does that translate in this particular game for the Super Bowl? Well, through 2 quarters of play, Seattle's field goal kicker, okay, is 3 of 3. Those are the only points on the board. Okay, they're leading 9-0. That's more than a touchdown, okay? He didn't miss from 20 yards. He didn't miss from 25, right? He hit some field goals that were certainly noteworthy. And that has given the Seattle Seahawks, right, a 2-score lead. So special teams is critical. And in this game, they also had a punt where Seattle punted the ball. It went out on the 3-yard line. It pinned the Patriots back. They couldn't do anything. So offense, defense, special teams. And where is Alabama on special teams? Where's the tie-in? Well, how would you assess Alabama's special teams last year? I would say maybe above mid. Maybe, right? I mean, Connor Talty, he struggled and then got good, right? Struggled and then got good. You can't have that. There's no struggle on special teams. Special teams should be the one area where you were tightened up the entire season. Okay? 25 yards, 45 yards. It doesn't matter. Special teams offense is going to take some time for Alabama. It really is. The first 5 games, thankfully, is an opportunity for Alabama to kind of get their feet wet. On the defensive side, defense should be absolutely loaded. Special teams should be loaded from the jump and should be really, really good, okay? So, Connor Talty, okay, he had his struggles. But Lorcan Quinn, who's coming in as the kicker, should be outstanding. And he has a range that is much longer than Talty. Right? I'm talking 50-yard field goals. So that adds Alabama up, right? And you can't have any blunders there, right? Special teams blunders will kill you, right? You can't take points off the board. You can only add points to the board. You know what I'm saying? The punter last year, Blake Dowd, I felt he was inconsistent. He fit perfectly with the team. He was inconsistent. The new punter coming in, he can be inconsistent. And it looks like he does have some good experience coming over from North Alabama, right? And we'll see how he does. You got a new long snapper as well. And then this is the other area. And there hasn't been a big special teams play in this game, in my opinion, for like a return perspective. But let me ask you this. As I'm talking about special teams being another core principle to how you win a championship, when was the last time that we had a punt returner that absolutely instilled fear into the opposition. Like when? When was there a time when the team like punted it out of bounds? Look, if I have Cole Adams, I'm punting to him every single time, okay? Because I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid. Like he's going to fair catch it, and it is what it is. But I'm not afraid of him. I want somebody back there. We got to have, this is Alabama. We got to have someone back there that is just like, man, we can't punt to this dude. He's going to change the momentum of the game. We can't. Who is that for Alabama? Is it Lazier Brooks? Is it Noah Rogers? Is it Ryan Williams? I know you're like, no, maybe it is. What if Ryan Williams becomes the most dangerous punt returner in the country? You telling me that he doesn't have elite speed, elite vision, playmaking ability? All he needs to do is catch the ball. Something to think about. But right now in this game, Seattle's winning because they committed to running the ball. They've got after the quarterback, and they've had elite special teams. Am I wrong? It's 9-0. Things can change, but that's why they're winning, okay? Now, as we look to kind of other elements, what would you say? What would you say inside the comment box? Now I'm asking you, inside the comment box, what are other elements that help win a national championship? And if you're just joining us, I am cutting Wake Up Bama live for the halftime break so I can have it published for tomorrow so I can go to sleep for my workout. I'm always like trying to work smarter. So I figured I have some time. So what other elements? I talked about running the ball. I talked about pass rush. I talked about special teams. What other elements are the core principle to winning a Super Bowl, to winning a championship in college, right? To winning in high school? What would you say? I was thinking about, maybe some other elements that have landed in this particular game. And I would say turnovers, right? You can't turn over the football, plain and simple. We know how turnovers have impacted this team this last season. You got to always be on the positive on turnovers. You got to create turnovers. The defensive secondary has to be super active and create a lot of interceptions. I think they should play really aggressive. I look for a big year for Zabian again. Bray Hubbard coming back. Like, these guys should be forcing turnovers 1,000,000%. Okay, and you can't fumble, right? You can't throw interceptions, right? You got to avoid bad decisions. And if you're just joining us, you're like, what's going on? I'm giving you my Wake Up Bama, and I've developed 4 core principles, right, to winning a championship. And the first one is commitment to running the football. The second one is elite pass rush, and the third one is special teams. And then the fourth is kind of some miscellaneous categories. And just as North Alabama Storm Chase is saying, of course, it's the time of possession. I have that listed. Having time of possession, it is demoralizing to the opposition. You control the ball, you control the game. Period. That's it. And look, I'm not saying it has to be a 17-play drive, but I'm talking about there's times in the game, in every single game, where you need to have a long, sustaining drive. And that kind of tells the opposition, like, who's your daddy? You know what I'm saying? And you can't get them off the field. Defense gets tired. Pounding the ball, right? There's nothing worse than a long, sustaining drive. There's just not. And I think that Alabama at times, actually last year, they had some games where they had impressive time possession, and then kind of for one thing or another, they kind of, they lost that, right? So that's got to be a different element. What other elements would you say? So we got time possession, we got turnovers. Are there any other elements that are part of it? And I guess one other element that we really haven't spoke about is kind of like mindset, mentality, camaraderie, leadership, right? Those kind of other areas that are more about team than the actual on-the-field play. What is the mentality of this team? And I challenge you inside the comment box, and you don't have to answer now, but maybe be thinking about it. What is the identity of this team from an offensive perspective? What is the identity of this team from like a psychological perspective, where is this team? Is this still like kind of the standard that still puts fear in the opposition? Has that shifted? Yes, no. Could that come back? Because I think with the amount of talent that Alabama has on the defensive side, they should be able to step on the field and they should be the aggressor on the defense. Now, the offense is a completely other thing because we don't know who the linemen are going to be. We don't know who the quarterback's going to be. We don't know what the running backs are going to look like. And I know I've gotten questions inside the comment box about what is the season going to look like. Well, I think when you look to the first 5 games, it sets up really well for Alabama's offense to kind of find its identity, right? To find out where the leadership is, to find out, about this team, how tough they are, because there are some tough games. I think this is a wonderful addition inside the comment box. I'm looking for other elements that are part of a championship-winning team. And North Alabama Storm Chase, inside the comment box during the live feed when I'm cutting this, has mentioned third down efficiency. Man, you know what? I'm going to read you a stat that's going to blow your mind, okay? So you're like, really? Is third down efficiency that important? Yes, and I'll tell you why. This past season, okay? You know who the number 1 team was? The number 1 team in third down efficiency? You know who it was? Indiana. Indiana converted third downs, get this, a mind-boggling 56% of the time. That is outrageous. Outrageous. 56% of the time. And guess who's number 2? Ohio State. That tells me a lot about your team, right? From a third down conversion percentage. I'm quickly trying to find Alabama's to kind of bring it up. But, man, to see where Indiana is in that stat category, I think tells you a lot. Alabama finished 46th in third down conversions with 41%. Okay? And then it translates as well on the defensive side of the ball, right? The same thing. Opponent's third down. How good are you? Well, guess what? Indiana was 8th. Okay? 30%. So that is definitely another element. 100%. Again, Bama was number 48. 37%, but there's a big difference, right? So those are kind of the elements. Could anyone think of anything else? Any other elements? All right, we'll spotlight a popular topic that people are talking about kind of out there in social media on the back end of the podcast. And Dat Boy inside the com box brings it up at a perfect time. But before I go into this, would you agree that those are the core principles? And I'll recap them real fast. And again, if you're just joining us during the halftime break, I'm cutting the Wake Up Bama for the halftime before we get back to the action. And I've come up with the principles of winning a Super Bowl, a championship at any level. Commitment to the run game, elite pass, elite special teams, no turnovers, controlling time of possession, and third down efficiency and third down defense. Okay? You win in those areas, and you're winning as many games as it takes. Okay. Now, the last thing on the back end of the podcast is that boy brought up, and I saw this, it took over social media. Xavier Griffin's mother, I guess on a post, said he's already put on 20 pounds. And, if he's close to 220 to 230 to even like 240, and that's one of the biggest things is how quickly he can add weight, because that's the only reason why I don't have him playing sooner than later is because he's a little bit light. Xavier Griffin is a 5-star that came in, and I would imagine that probably working at that wolf position, right? Xavier Griffin. And, man, he's got the physical tools. I want you to do something. Here's some research for you. Go into YouTube and type in Xavier Griffin Florida State workout. And War Chant has some beautiful footage of him, and you could just tell from his athletic ability and his body movement that he's going to be an elite pass rusher. I'm telling you the moves that he has. The only thing is when you see the tape, you're going to be like, oh, man, he's just undersized. But if he's already put on 20 pounds, man, I'm telling you, this is another and we've been talking about other freshmen, right? We've been talking about Sedarian Morgan. We've been talking about Xavier Crowell. Well, what do they have in common? They're physically developed already, right? And the guys who are physically developed, they're going to play as freshmen here, period. Now, if you have Xavier Griffin, who's already, making roads to put on 20 pounds, that's great. Can he put on 25, pounds? Can he put on, I think one of the guys who put on the most weight that I saw was Keon Keeley. I know he's now transferred, but I think he put on it was crazy. I think he put on 32 pounds, right? When he moved from that wolf to the bandit position. Man, I'm telling you, if Xavier Griffin, because he's got it, 1,000,000%, he's just undersized. But if that's kind of the update from his mom, man, that is really, really amazing. 100%. So, so to kind of wrap it up, those are the elements. We hit on a freshman who's added some weight, and we're really excited about him. And then we'll kind of close it out on this. Big Homie says, Kyle, it all comes down to coaching. And isn't that just it? That's the number one thing. And I'm going to leave you with this. And I don't know if this will be popular, but I kind of feel it, right? Mike McDonald, he had to make some changes to his team to get back to the identity that they're known for. And that is physical football. I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl. This is the halftime, report, okay? But Mike McDonald made changes, and some difficult changes, right? It's never easy to fire your OC, your offensive line coach, but he did that to get back to the physicality standpoint that Seattle's known for. And they're, a half away from winning the Super Bowl. So my point is, Kalen DeBoer, right? This is a pivotal year for him. And he made changes. He fired Kapilovic. The year before, he fired Hitchler. And he made a step forward from firing Hitchler. And hopefully, he makes a step forward in firing Clem, which will help Alabama establish more of a running game. It's coaching. Now, if you look to Alabama's coaching staff, they have a lot of coaching continuity. From Kane Womack coming back for his third season, right? A lot of guys in that third season. To Ryan Grubb coming back for his second season. And he's got a lot of pressure. So does Adrian Clem, who just came in. He's got pressure 100%, right? So from a standpoint of coaching, yeah, we can talk about all these other elements, and that's how you win. You got to execute, right? And does Alabama have the players? Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, especially on defense, right? So I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching Wake Up Bama today. I will catch you live at 10 a.m. right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. As many thumbs up as possible. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for rolling with me. And like I always say, if you're battling with something, all right, I'm praying for you. And look, we got to just lock in because the world continues to move whether we're happy or sad. And that's just the nature of it. And that's okay. All right. So live your life. Be grateful for this opportunity as you enter in this Monday. Let it be uplifting. Let it be positive. Let all your dreams come true. Coming to you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama. This is Wake Up Bama right here on Bama Football on YouTube. How was that? Is that good? Thumbs up? I mean, for not being rehearsed or anything, right? Is that good? Oh, man. Hope you guys like that. So, that'll save me some time. So I appreciate you guys giving me the grace on that to be able to cut Wake Up Bama right here. So you guys saw it. And that covered halftime. So we killed two birds with a stone. You know what I'm saying? And isn't that what life is about? Is making moves like that? Hey, why is I thought I had a different thumbnail for this. Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh, man. Yeah, right? Cool. Thanks, Jarvis. Yeah, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was good, right? That'll work. It was one cut. That's it. One cut, man. You just roll through it. And I tell you what. Thanks, Show 44. Appreciate it, bro. I didn't even see the halftime show. Oh, thank you, Wade. I appreciate it, man. And see, I'll tell you what, from my perspective, doing something like that is way easier than like going live for me. Hold on one second. Going live for me is way easier because if I kind of stumble, if I say something, it might sound funny, whatever, it's okay because it's live and people understand that. They're like, oh, dude, he's live. You know what I'm saying? But if like when I'm pre-recording something like on my computer when nobody's watching, it's way harder because I'm so critical of myself. So I'll say something and I'll be like, oh, that didn't sound good. I have to re-record it. So it takes much longer. But put me on live and I'm good to go because I'm comfortable in my own skin and I can just kind of, roll with it. So I appreciate you guys and thank you so much. So you could listen to it tomorrow. If you saw it here, it's all good. I appreciate the grace on that because, I got to get the workout in tomorrow and, we'll be here. See, Rex didn't want to watch it because he's going to watch it tomorrow, which I get it 100%. So thank you so much. I have to tighten some stuff up on the back end, but I'm still here. And then the game, it looks like it's almost on again. Yo, that was perfect. It worked out perfect, right? The core principles of winning a national title explained during the Super Bowl. Best commercials. All right. Oh, man. I will wake up feeling the cheesiest. Oh, man. I didn't see either of the halftime shows, so I don't have no idea. One second, fam. No, I'm actually still here. I'm right here. I'm doing some back end. All right, we're about to start the third quarter of this halftime. Of this Super Bowl. New England with a return, and away we go. Appreciate you guys kicking it. It's okay, Kyle. Work before pleasure all day, every day. Yeah, man. You just got to just keep on at it, man. You ever seen that graphic where the guy's like just chipping away and then he like quits and there's like the gold mine just right there? Sometimes I'm like, man, is that it? I'm like, okay, keep going. Crink, crink, crink. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong tunnel. All right, Drake May back to pass. Fires it down. Incomplete. All right, let's see. Man, what a almost done. Yeah, so now I got Wake Up Bama loaded. I'm good to go. It's set. I'm straight, and that's one less thing that I got to worry about. Wow, nice little run to the left side. Still not going to be a first down. It's going to be a third down and short for New England in the third quarter. Yeah, Wade. No, man. Wade's like some of the best sermons I ever heard. Preacher starts off with. And yeah, sometimes, man, you just got to speak from the heart, bro. And isn't that just the best? I think sometimes when you write things down, sometimes you get like over-analysis paralysis, right? You start thinking about every single thing and trying to be so organized when it's just like, man, it's in you. It's already in you. You just got to open up and just let it go, right? 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation, the outside. Wow. Batted down. Really good defense right there by Seattle. And New England's going to open up the second half of the punt. Man. Wow. I don't know if I like that call. 3rd and 3 and going for I like the route. Man, what great defense. Oh, my God. That's just good defense. Playing DB is the hardest position, no matter where, like what level. 4th and 3. Patriots punter has 5 punts already for 43 yards. Yo, was that Job? That boy, man. Not surprising, dude. Thanks for pointing that out. That was nasty. That was such good defense. Like, absolutely elite. Dun, 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 dun. I'm still here. I'm doing something on the other side. On the other side. Loads. Seattle will take over. 1st and 10 for Seattle. I'm still here. I'm just on the other side. Yeah, I didn't like that call. It's going to be another handoff to the outside. Kenneth Walker's going to get a gain at 2. I'm still here. I'm just on the other side again, fam. Sorry. I'll be right back. Second and 8. Darnold back to pass. Wobbly pass, but it's going to be complete for another first down for the Seahawks. Yeah, Job's been doing a great job, man. I mean, I think just the defense in general for Seattle, man, has just been fantastic, right? Almost back. Thank you for your patience. Sam Darnold back to pass, wide open. It's complete. Another first down, and that's going to be a gain of 16 yards to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Man, that guy is just – I mean, look, there's no way to spin it. I mean, I don't know. Is he – you can't go wrong, but, like, I don't know who the best receiver is in the NFL. Like, either him or – Jackson Smith or Jamar Chase. I mean, you can't go wrong with either. Darnold back to pass one more time. Steps up, avoids pressure. He's on the run. Wow, he makes a nice move and gets a first down. Wow, I didn't know he could run like that. 3 first downs in a row for Seattle. They're moving the ball. All right, I'm back in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thanks, fam. Appreciate you guys. Seattle moving the ball. They have 13 first downs to New England's 4. Oh, my goodness, bro. That's crazy. Another handoff. Wow, Walker, man. Gets like 5 more yards, and that's going to be a gain of 3. He has 16 carries for 99 yards in this game. Yo, North Alabama Storm Chase, I would agree, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Puka's up there too, man. You're absolutely right, Wesley. Jamar, Puka, or Jackson Smith, you're rolling. And those are like the 3 guys. Who else could be up there? Man, those are some receivers right there. Shotgun formation. Check down. Wow. Walker off to the races. Makes a man miss. Man, he's going to be the MVP. Yo, he's going to be the MVP. He had another gain of 20 right there. That was a reception that time. He's got 100 yards rushing, and he's got another 26. Yo, he has 126 all-purpose yards so far, Kenneth Walker. Man. Wow. And look where the offensive linemen are, man. Great job right there. This guy is killing him. Yo, show 44. Yo, Puka's been around, bro. That dude is nasty. He's getting better and better and better. And the crazy thing is he's huge, bro. Another handoff to the outside. Yeah, Puka, man. The only problem is, like, Puka's going to miss a couple games with some injuries. He's going to have, like, an ankle. He has kind of, like, weird injuries that happen to him. Jamar Chase is going to go crazy every game. Unless he does something stupid, like he got suspended for one game. Jackson Smith and Jigba. nasty work. You have him nasty work all year. Justin Jefferson, he's another wide receiver. Will get you points for sure. All right, shotgun formation, 2nd and 9. Oh, yeah, man. Walker's going to get paid. That guy, man. Yeah. Walker this year, I mean, look, I know this is going to be not going to be popular, but it is what it is. Okay, we looked last year, and I don't know like his health status last year, but I'll do my best to bring up the stats. So I'm talking Kenneth Walker last year under Grubb and this year, okay? So in 2024 under Grubb, he played in every game, okay? Every game last year, and they didn't make the playoffs. In 2024 under Grubb, he had 153 carries for 573 yards. 153 for 573, okay? Darnold back to pass. Fires the outside incomplete. 153, 537 in 2024, okay? In 2025, this year, okay, 221 carries for 1,000 yards. So what went up was his volume. You know what I'm saying? His volume significantly increased. So it is, yeah, he got the ball more, period. They fed him the ball more. That's it. 3rd and 9, critical down right here. Seahawks, here comes the pressure. Pass the outside, incomplete, and they're going to have to come up with another field goal. Pass the outside. I mean, that's good pressure, but I mean, you got to look. Darnold's got to be able to make that play right there. He's got to be. I don't know why he missed that. Let's see. Chevrolet last year had it was something similar. I'll bring it up. Field goal's up and it's good. 12-0. All right, so let's see what he had last year. I'm looking at Chevrolet from last year. We're just talking like Seattle's stats right now. So 2024 regular season for Seattle, okay? Actually, I could just go full screen on this. Okay, so this is 2024, okay? This was with Ryan Grubb as the OC, okay? So you got Geno Smith. This was the most yards Geno's ever thrown for in his career. 4,300 yards, okay? He almost threw the ball 600 times. Holy cow, under Grubb, okay? Now, running the ball, this was 2024, under Grubb, okay? Kenneth Walker was banged up. Oh, so he played in 12 games. So we have to equate for that, right? And then Chabray had he played in 17 games, okay? So these guys combined, right? 573, 567, okay? Keep in mind this number, 12, okay? So let's look for, 3.7, 4.2. And he missed, 5 games? Okay. So now you go to 2025 regular season. And you see that he's played, most importantly, 17, okay? And he had 221 carries, right? So those 5 games, they make up for it. And Chabray played in 16, 184, but more volume, though, for each of these guys, right? So I would say this. Looking at these particular stats, and you see the throwing, I mean, look at this. He threw the ball, Darnold threw the ball 477. Okay, let's keep a track of that number, 477. And then let's go back to 2024 under Grubb, right? And the 578. I think my observations on that would be like, did Grubb completely abandon the run? I don't necessarily. It doesn't. No. I think they ran the ball more this year, and I think that Walker being out those 5 games might have hurt him a little bit. But I think it's clear as day that they wanted to throw the ball more, and that's not what Mike McDonald wanted, right? Timothy says Clint Kubiak better than Ryan Grubb. I think if you ask Mike McDonald that, and there was a time during the year that, look, Mike McDonald said, everybody heard it. He was like, look, there's people that just call play. I 100% believe when he was saying that he was targeting Grubb. Nine minutes to play. $12-0. I don't know how the Patriots are going to get on the board. I mean, they're going to have to come out for like a big play or something like that. Maybe this will be it on the special teams. Dylan liked the turning point halftime. Yeah, I didn't see any of the halftime. I don't even know. I have to go back and like rewatch them. I don't know. I did I decided to do my cut for tomorrow at that point in time. 9:07 to play. 12-0. Seahawks up. Pitch out to the outside for the Patriots. Man, I like Henderson, man. He's no relation. Man, that guy's been a beast for a long time. And, you know, the Patriots have had kind of a 2-platoon running back system as well, right? I think I'm kind of surprised to see Stevenson get a little bit more carries kind of at this point of the season because, man, Henderson, Trayvon Henderson, right? Man, that guy's a monster. Stat check. North Alabama Storm Chase says no NFL team has been shut out in the Super Bowl. Oh, interesting. I would think they score. I mean, they're here on the 40. Let's see if they can get something going and make this a little bit closer. Bottled up again. Yo, this Seahawks defense is crazy. Jeez. Timothy says Jason Myers is from my neck of the woods. San Diego. He might win a Super Bowl. I love San Diego, dude. 619, where you at? Pacific Beach. Man, I had a cousin play at Grossmont and Saddleback. So when my cousin was playing at Saddleback, he played in the Strawberry Bowl. Timothy, you know about this? And so I used to always be at Saddleback. And then I had some other family that lived right next to, not that close, but kind of close to University of San Diego, which is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. One of the most beautiful campuses I've ever been to. Drake May back to pass. Incomplete. Unable to get it going. Yo, Timothy, am I right? How beautiful is that campus at University of San Diego? It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. San Diego State is obviously more of a party school, but, you know, it's cool for sure. Here's the punt. 7:38 to play in the third quarter. Punts away. That's his 6th punt this game for New England. Steve Taylor was born in San Diego. Yeah, I mean, in my family out there, I had a family. Some did construction, like pipelines, San Diego in Las Vegas, but also, and that side of the family lived in Chula Vista, right? And then my other family was in Navy, right? So, so I've been out to San Diego, I mean, so many times. I love it out there. Oh, Ensenadas, I got you. Okay, Wesley Gordon, what's up, man? And so you obviously know where Chula Vista is, right? You know, one of the best Little League teams ever was from Chula Vista. Won the Little League World Series. That was several years ago. Mark Smith says Drake May playing terrible. Yeah, man. 6 of 14, 48 yards. Only 2 fantasy points in the Super Bowl. That's tough. But this Seattle this Seattle team, these guys, bro, they did nasty work on the Niners. You know, they're shutting out the Patriots. This Seattle team, are they that good? I guess, man. Shoot. Right? Crazy. We'll see what happens. 12-0, third quarter. I don't know. I mean, watch, I'll bring up, I just have to show you guys. Let's see if I can find a nice picture of University of San Diego. It's like, and I stayed there one time actually for a football camp. Yeah, this is it. It looks like this. All the buildings are white. It's like you're in Greece or something. It's crazy. Maybe this one. No, this is probably a better one. Yeah, this is what it looks like. So, University of San Diego looks like this. So you have all these white buildings. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's Catholic, right? If I'm not mistaken. Super pretty. Patriots have a total of 67 yards. Yeah, not surprised. Curtis says Patriots will not score. It doesn't look like it, Curtis, right? Man. Wait, I missed Scream 7. Is that for real? Yeah, I missed Scream 7. Remember what was the Scream where it was like the funny one? It was what was this? It was like Scary something. Oh man, some of those are so funny. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so hacker music, I'm kind of with you, bro. I don't care. But I'm interested for me, it's about like how are these teams winning? And what can Bama do to get better? And I'm seeing a lot. I'm like, they're running the ball, they're playing great, all the things that we ask. Here's Sam Darnold getting sacked. Bam. Big sack. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 18. Yeah, Dylan, 100%, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's been it. And they've had a couple of explosive plays, and they played really well in special teams. That's why they're up 12-0. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 18. Darnold out to the outside. That's good defense right there by the Patriots. Patriots are swarming too. Let's look at I'm curious on the third down stats. Oh man. Yo, check this out. So Seattle is 3 of 10, 30%, and then New England 2 of 9 on third downs. Wow, is something up with Jackson Smith? Wow. Oh man, that's too bad. Smith and Jigba's kind of banged up. Looks like an ankle. Man, you come all this way to the Super Bowl and you get banged up like that? Come on. Shotgun formation. Seattle Seahawks. God, Walker's fast, man. It's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to have to punt. Capstone Farn says, has there ever been a Super Bowl without a touchdown? No. North Alabama Storm Chase came in a while ago, and he said that no team has ever been shut out. Here's the other punt right here, 12-0. Boom. Man, that's a good punt. Yo, that was a crazy punt. Good play right there. Uh-oh. There you go. We're looking for something could be something game-changing. Man, how far was that punt? That was a hell of a punt. That was a 47-yard punt. Hey, Hattie May, what's up, brother? I appreciate you being here, bro. Yeah, I see you too, man. Thanks for checking in, bro. What's been your favorite commercial so far? Was there a block in the back on that? Oh, my God. Their best play of the game is a block in the back. Hattie May, what's been your favorite commercial? Okay, let's see what we got. Miss Sabrina Carpenter, Pringles. Let's see. She's like dating a Pringle. Oh, they just sacked the Pringles. She's crushed. You know what? Do we like Pringles? I'm going to say, and if you do, no way. Dang. Did you see that? The Ring camera, if you post that a dog's been lost, it activates all the other Ring cameras to start looking for your dog. Yo, that's crazy. Huh. Okay, Pringles. Yeah, like Pringles. Don't have them currently in the house, but if I did, sour cream and onion Pringles, 100%. The only problem is, like, I don't know if you guys can't notice, but like I have, like, my hands are big, so I can't like put my hand inside the Pringles little thing. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of just roll it out. But I think they're good. They kind of break up a little bit, so like I can't even really pack them for like my daughter's lunch. Yo, wait, I must have missed that commercial. I like these commercials with like the horses and stuff. Look at this beautiful horse. Oh my God. That's a Clydesdale with wings. Oh, that's a bald eagle. I thought that horse had wings somehow. It's a Budweiser. Made in, yeah. Good commercial right there. Solid. Yeah, that's like classic America. You got the Clydesdale, you got the bald, the eagle. Love it. Let's see. Hackers Music says I never buy Pringles, but 100%, man. And that's the one thing. You can devour Pringles. Like that there's no way you're putting that little plastic thing back on top. Like if you eat Pringles, you're eating it. Yo, 63. I love that commercial right there, right? That Budweiser commercial. It just feels so wholesome. Like I can't explain to it. I can't explain it, but like and it's weird coming from like an alcoholic commercial, and here's a quarterback sack. Oh my God. Okay, but look, 6:30. This is from me to you, and I know it's like it's an alcoholic beverage, but I don't know. Like for me, that's like America. Like the horses, like the country, the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of stuff is like that. That's what gets me going. Like I love that sort of stuff. I can't really explain it that well, but that I don't know. Just that's it. You see what I'm saying? Shotgun formation. May back to pass. Completed. And it's going to be a 3rd and 4. Oh, man. But, that's the other thing, man, is like one of my downfalls too, and just kind of being aware is like chips. I love chips. I've always loved chips, man. I wish I love chips. I don't know why. I just love them. 3rd and 4. Drake May back to pass. Fires down. It's going to be incomplete. Oh, my God. How are these guys going to score? See what I'm saying, Connor? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's something we're like worth fighting for. Like, I don't want that to ever not be. See, like, and it's weird, but that's what's like American to me. Like that, like all this politics aside, like that's what I see. You know, that's like America. It's weird that I associate it from like a commercial with that, but I think a lot of people do. That's probably why the commercial like resonates. Punts away. That's like the guy's 7th punt. Oh, yo, show 44. I'll get down on some of those Garden Sun salsa with you, bro. Anytime. Yo, Seahawks fire, bro. Oh, look. Is this another Jurassic Park? Oh, no. It's just a commercial. Let's see. Xfinity. Whoa, what's that? Man. Man. Yo, this Jurassic Park commercial's good. This is funny. Yeah, I like this. So everything went as planned because they had really good internet through Xfinity. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see what Ritz got. Don Draper, John Hamm. Yo, anyone watch Mad Men besides me? Yo, Mad Men was good. I liked Mad Men. A lot of people didn't like the ending. I get it. Whatever. Oh man, that was a good commercial with the Jurassic. Remember when the first Jurassic Park came out? It was crazy. It was good. It's a big deal. I loved it. Yo, the first Jurassic Park. I like the Jurassic Park series. I've liked them. I like the. I haven't seen kind of some of the recent ones that have come out. I don't even know how many there are now, but like, I don't know, like the 1 and 2, the first couple of them, they were cool. Yo, Miss Kimberly, I agree. Tonight's been a good night for commercials. I've liked the commercials, 100%. Yo, GP saying the real sad stuff right here. Yo, GP saying can't believe this is the last football game. Oh, dude, don't. That's scary. Yo, I don't like that. Timothy says, I like how we get mad at the commercials during college football season, but not the Super Bowl ads. Well, you know what? That's a good point. But like the call, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. Wow, what an interesting. Well, the commercials during college suck. These commercials are like little movies, right? Why aren't all commercials like little movies? Seattle back to pass. It's going to be dropped, and that's going to bring a 3rd and 12 for Seattle. Yo, what happened to Jackson Smith and Jigba, man? I guess his ankle, right? It's 3rd and 12 for Seattle. Man, yeah, number 0. Who is that for New England? That guy's, man, had a stellar game. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 12. Check down. It's going to be good. They're not going to get the first down. Man, $10 million for a 30-second. Is that how much it is? Seattle's going to have to punt. 12-0, 2:34 before the fourth quarter. Oh, man. I don't know. This quarter's been a little stale. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it's. I think I'm getting tired. Yep, I think I'm getting tired. That's it. And they're going to punt the ball away, and we got 1:55 before the fourth quarter. Yo, so Drake May, 7 of 16, man. The thing about the NFL is it's never over, man. It is never, never over. So let's just see what happens. Little run up the middle, not much for New England. Man, imagine being a Patriots fan watching this. Yikes. Drake May back to pass. He's got time. Oh my God. He evades some pressure. He's going to try to run. There's a flag on the play. What's that flag going to be? Is that going to be a hold? Holding on the defense. Okay. Okay, come on now. Wait a second. Are we gonna do a Stallions watch along? Yo, I don't know. Are the games even like no offense, because my son actually likes the Stallions. I just never really, I know they're there. I'd like to support them. I don't know. Is it like on TV? Is it easy to watch? Because if it is, then yeah, yeah. And now that AJ being the coach and stuff like that, who knows? Yeah. Drake May back to pass. Oh my God, ball goes up in the air. Oh man, I thought that was going to be an interception. That would have been curtains. GP says, Kyle, this is way off topic, but what's your biggest regret in your life? Dang. Whoa, dog. GP going with him, man. Biggest regret. I don't know. I mean, no regrets. Man, I think I can't really I think, okay, I know. All right, shotgun formation, back to pass, completed pass. Probably that I didn't do any service for the country. I feel like I would have been great in the military. So that's why, it's always like, Veterans Day here on the show. Because, look, when I lived in D.C., and I got to, rub, shoulders with the great people that were working at the Pentagon. And I worked in D.C. and I lived there in 2 different occasions. And I have, some other family that's in the military. I don't know. I just, wish that was kind of part of my life a little bit. And, this country means a great deal to me. And I know there's a lot. Oh, my God, a fumble. Seattle fumbles. Or New England fumbles. Seattle's on top of it. Oh, my God. Wow. That could talk about a changing part of the game. Wow. That was going to be it. And remember, on our recipe for, How do you win? How do you win games? Well, what's the formula? You can't turn the ball over. That's one of the critical things. That is crazy. Oh, my God. Wow. Look at this pressure right here. Boom. Ball goes out. Wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness, man. Seattle's defense. Bravo, bro. Sometimes you just got to say, like, congratulations, man. Like, Seattle's this is a damn good football team. I mean, this is a good football team, man. Who, man? Yo, Fromm, where you at, man? I know Fromm's living large somewhere. Oh. Darnold. A.J. Barner, first down. Let's see how many fantasy points Barner has so far. Oh, he only has 6 right now. Maybe probably more after that catch. Wow. So it is 12-0, and Seattle about to put a couple more points on the board. They score right here. I mean, they score a tutty. I would say it's pretty much a wrap, right? Yeah, and so, like, getting back to that question, I think, I don't know. I mean, I just, what? I have great appreciation for this country, and I feel like that was, something I kind of look back on, and who knows what that would have taken me and all that sort of stuff. I mean, who knows? So that's, that kind of might be something that I think about. But, I try to, be grateful to those that, have served this country. Certainly those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice, and certainly understand that freedom isn't free. And it's something that, that's the reason we fly a flag outside of our house every single day. But yeah, that's, I guess that's kind of, a regret, I guess. But overall, I mean, no regrets, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to play to win. Every time you step on the podium every single day is another opportunity to try to get a little bit better. You're not going to win them all. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to lose some. You're going to lose, some things in jobs, your life, relationships, money, whatever. You just got to continue to roll, man. And you got to be able to play the cards that you're dealt. And that's just it. This life. It's a good life. It's a good life. Any other questions? Oh, man. Woo. I am. Tomorrow that alarm's going off at 4:40, fam. Miss Kimberly's in heaven. She's been going for the Seahawks for a long time. That is a beautiful view right there. I went to Santa Clara. Santa Clara was nice. That is San Francisco. That is coming in from Sausalito. That's right by Alcatraz. I've been to Alcatraz. Yeah, anyone ever been out to Alcatraz? Yo, Alcatraz, man, it was a cool experience. I had a good time out there. I've been out there maybe, a couple times. It was cool. All right, let's see if Seattle can put this game away. You guys want to do some life-alongs? That's cool. Yeah, you could I'll tell you about my life. Yeah. Kyle going to be the Betty Yako of the military. No, man. No. I already got I am feeling really good right now, but not like that. Oh, man. Miss Kimberly, you'd like it. It's nice. Alcatraz, I mean, it's not nice, but it's like it's an experience, right? To see how big the island is and the history that goes with the island is cool. All right. 2nd and 9, 12-0, 14-20 to go. Play action. Here goes Darnold. Back to pass. Circus catch is not going to be there for Kupp, and it's going to be a 3rd and 9. Man, this is going to be another field goal? They're missing Jackson Smith, right, and Jigba. Do they even make Zima anymore? That's a good question. Remember when Zima? Yeah, remember Zima? I don't know. I've never seen a Zima before, like lately. What was Zima? Was Zima a wine cooler? Shotgun formation. 3rd and 9. Darnold, back to pass. Completed. Cooper Kupp. Oh, my goodness, bro. Kupp. Yo, Cooper Kupp has been targeted 12 times in this game. 12 times. He has 6 receptions for 61 yards. He has 12 fantasy points. Man. Oh, so Zima is still a thing. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. That's cool. First down for Seattle. Play action. Darnold wide open. Touchdown. There's my boy. I told you. I told you to draft this man. A.J. Barner. Touchdown. Seattle. Bam. Bang. Boom. 5 plays, 37 yards, a minute and 46. And Seattle has gone up. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play right there. Barner now has 17 fantasy points. Told you. Man. Wow. 19-0. Crazy. Dagger. Boom. 19-0. Super Bowl. Wow. Yo, fam, this is so I'm just gonna read out some stats, okay? Sam Darnold, 17-34, 188, 1 touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 20, 105. Okay. Drake May, 8, 18, 60 yards, bro. 60 yards. Okay. Kenneth Walker has 20 carries for 105. Okay. Cooper Kupp has 6 for 61. AJ Barner has 4 for 54. Okay. Walker also has 26, and Jigba has 3 for 24. He's not playing. He's out. Team stats kind of side by side. Seattle has 17 first downs. New England has 5, which is just crazy. New England is 2 of 11 on third downs, and total yards, total net yards, fam, total net yards. Okay, 297-78. That is crazy. Wow. Oh, my God, Wesley, don't even say it, bro. Oh, man, that's painful. Oh, man. Miss Kimberly says, let's see. Will Alabama win? How many games will Alabama win 2026 season? We did the schedule rundown. We're going to do it a bunch of times. We'll do it every week, I'm sure, but I have them, I think, what do I have them at? Like 10-2, right? I think they'll drop probably 2 games. I don't know who they'll drop them to. I don't like that homecoming game. That stupid homecoming game against Texas A&M. Come on. Can't lose the homecoming game twice. They go to Baton Rouge. I think they'll actually win that game. They play Georgia at home. That'll be a tough game. They go on the road to Tennessee. That's a challenging game, right? I think they'll probably lose 2 games, I'm thinking. I mean, Capstone Farms is less optimistic. He has them 8-4, 9-3. Oh, man. Your boy getting tired. Miss Kimberly has them 11-1 or 10-2. Yeah. Does Tom Brady draft? Yeah, I think Fernando will go to Vegas, right? (19-0), 13 minutes remain. Oof, man. You got enough? Should we finish it out? The game's not over till it's over, right? What do you guys think? 61 faithful for the Super Bowl. For the Super Bowl. It's going to be a touchback. 8-4, we riot. Mark says, I got us undefeated until we lose. Christian Barmore really mad. Yeah, I'm sure, man. Yeah, they're getting trounced. 19-0. Oof. All right, here we go. Let's see what the Patriots can do. See, I've been paging you, bro. Here comes that pressure from Seattle. Drake May running crazy. He's going to keep it, and he picks up about 7. Yo, how about that defense, man? This defense is unbelievable. The Get Ready With Me for bed videos do pretty well, Kyle. Just a thought. Get ready with me. My bedtime routine isn't confusing or complicated at all, man. It's like just to wash up. The teeth are a really big thing to me. You got the floss. You got the brush. You know what I'm saying? You got the scope. The flossing is paramount. Fromm says Seahawks are being sold. Hey, Marcus, what's up, dog? Good to see you, man. Thanks for rolling through. Just watching these Seahawks put on a clinic. This is good, man. This has been good. It's been good vibes only, you know. Oh, we got a little scrum. Who will buy the Seahawks? What about Mark Cuban? Put them out in Indiana. The Indiana Seahawks? Oh, man, look at this official taking jabs to the face. Huh. That should have been a flag. Kyle, you need to download an app called Yuka. What is that, bro? What is Yuka? Is that what it's called? Yuka? Josh Jobe. He's about to be a Super Bowl champ. Same thing with dude, yo, Jalen Milroe is about to win a Super Bowl. Man, you can scan all your food and personal products. Huh. And what does that do? That was Josh Jobe on the jab. Jobe will be fined. All right, 12 minutes to go. Yep, Jaron Reed too. Yeah, we got Jaron Reed, Jobe, Milroe, and Robbie Oots, right? Wow, that should have been picked off. Big pass completed. That's going to be a gain of 24 yards. That's the biggest play that New England's had all night, and that should have been picked off. I mean, threw it right into, wow, there was like 5 defenders around him. Man. Drake May back to pass. Going deep. He's got a man. It's going to be a touchdown. Wow. Wow, New England strikes back immediately. 3 plays, 65 yards, under a minute. Yo, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. 19-7. Patriots. Life. That was easy. Just march right downfield. 19-7, 12 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay. 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 It rates it from a scale of 0 to 100. See if it's good or not. Huh. Yuka. All right. Wow, what a toss. Look at that ball, man. Wow, that was a beautiful pass. There you go. Okay. Come on now. 19-7. And we got some more commercials. Let's see what we got. Someone cashed on a Super Bowl streaker bet. Was there a streaker? I didn't know. Was there a streaker? All right, let's see what's going to go down. What types of games are being played? How's it going down? So to the stars, got to know now. All right. Anybody know that song by DMX? What type of games are being played? How's it going down? All right. It got From's gonna get Mendoza too? Man. Wait, so what I'm missing these AI ads. What are these? Wow. Wow, look at this. Look at our stat guy. Crazy stat. Dee ding, dee ding. If Seattle hangs on and wins, both Jalen's that played at Bama will have a Super Bowl ring. What if I told you that Jalen Milroe and Jalen Hurts would have a Super Bowl ring? Coming up next on 30 for 30, Alabama quarterbacks that are Super Bowl champs, narrated by 251 Jarvis, next on ESPN. Marcus knows what's up, right? Yo, I love DMX. Yo, man. Yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. Let's get up. Get back on my feet so I can. I've been through mad different places and faces and find my way. And now I know happiness is on far away. Man, right? Shoot. That was some of those songs, man, you just turn them up and they were just like, man, was it my fault? Something I did. Shoot. All right. Okay. It is 19-7. Thanks for the super chat, Jarvis. I appreciate you, bro. What if I told you? Yo, me too, dog. Yo, veteran, 100%, man. Me too. Yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. Got to get up. That's what New England needs to do. Get back on their feet. All right, 12:27 to play. Here's the weirdest kickoff that we've decided is the safest. Miss Nicole Covington, of course. Come on now. Oh yeah, man. All those albums. Man, I still listen to it all the time. Man, Cooper Kupp doing damage. He's having to step up because obviously, Jackson Smith and Jigba, banged up. So Kupp's been kind of the hot hand, 6 for 61. Let's see what they do here. I mean, 12:22 left, plenty of time. You know, the NFL is crazy. It's not over until it's over. Play action pass. Darnold, back to pass, going to be completed. And I don't know if that's a first down or not. It looks like he came back. Hacker Music, I think we've kind of decided that Milroe is the third string quarterback. Yeah. Oh, man. I feel bad for. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Is that Njigba? He's back in? Oh, good. All right. Little handoff to Walker. Goes nowhere. I mean, you know, they've still gone to him, but he hasn't been, you know, that damaging. It is 21 carries for 104 yards. You know, DMX made it when he had Christmas. Man. Yeah, thank goodness he's okay. I was like, man, you get to the Super Bowl, you know, help your team get to the Super Bowl and you can't even play in it? That was like that year that Devontae Smith, what was that, 2020, when he broke his thumb, right? And he still did damage in the first half. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 11. Here comes the pressure. What the hell is that? Oh, there's an incomplete. All right, let's see what we got. Doom, doom, doom. It is a 3rd and 11 for Seattle. This is huge right here. This is a really crucial down. Here comes the pressure. Darnold's going to step up. He's going to go deep downfield. He's got a man, but he's unable to connect, and they're going to have to punt. Yo, he's going to have to punt. Oh, man. North Alabama Storm Chase with Ravage Delight. Yep. I said a hip, hop, hip it to the hip, hop, and you don't stop or rocking to the bang, bang, boogie, uptown. Man, I remember, yo, skibbity wee bop, Scooby Doo. And you know that the extended version of that song, have you ever went over a friend's house to eat? You just pile some more on your plate. Here's the punt. Oh, man, they almost got that. 10:50 to play. Let's see if New England, oh, my goodness, look at this punt. Oh, my God. They down the punt at the 2-yard line. Oh, the special teams. Oh, my goodness. Dang. Let's pray for Jeff's friend. He needs my friend needs it to end 9-4 and then wins 1,000. Yo, squares. And guess what? America, we love you. You can rock in the roll and there's so much soul. Yeah, right? Show 44. And you just pile some more on your plate. All right, come on now. So it is 10:40 to play. New England backed up again because of special teams. Remember, recipe to the formula to winning. Drake May back to pass. Goes down. Oh, my God. He had the man. What the hell? Man, that guy was wide open. Oh. What would have happened? Let's see. Okay, so the tight end on that post route right there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, you had a safety up top. So, I mean, but you still would have, man. All right, shotgun formation. Here comes the blitz. He's going to have to dump out to a running back. He's going to pick up the first down. Wow. Man, what a hurdle. Yo, I didn't know Stevenson had it like that. I was getting a 13. Wow, that could have been curtains right there. Look at that blitz, man. He got that ball out quick. What an athletic play right there. Shoot. Shotgun formation. May back to pass. He's going deep. This is going to be intercepted. Oh, my God. How was that not intercepted? That was ridiculous. They're playing basketball. Wow. Oh, my goodness. That should have been intercepted 100%. $19-7. Drake May back to pass. Is that complete? Hunter Henry's been playing for 10 years? Is that what they said? I don't know. I think you have to go for it now. And there's only 9 minutes left in the game in the Super Bowl. Of course you have to go for it. 3rd and 6. Here comes the pressure. May's going to step up. He's going to get it and more. He's going to slide down. He gets almost to the 40-yard line. Okay. Man. Heads up play right there. I mean, the pressure looked like it came from the outside. He just kind of stepped up and got off to the races, right? There goes May to the outside again. It's a completed pass. $8:50 to play in the game in the Super Bowl. New England back to pass. May steps up. He goes deep. God, it was bound to happen, throwing up hot air balloons like that, and it's intercepted. Wow, what a terrible decision, bro. Why? Man. That's it, fam. God, that was stupid. Let's see. There's a safety right there. Oh, my God. Come on, bro. Man, his receiver was going to the outside. What happened? Oh, come on, man. Turnovers. How many turnovers? Remember when we looked at our assessment to win the Super Bowl, a championship, what was it? It was also turnovers, right? Who won the turnover battle tonight? Seattle. They had a fumble, and they had an interception. New England did. 8:30 to play. This should be a wrap. Yo, they put points on the board. That's it, fam. I'm telling you. Look at this. Oh, my God. Man, Kenneth Walker's getting faster as the game's going forward. He's got 22 carries for 118 yards. Oh, my God. Yo, that was like a punt, man. Yeah, let me punt it downfield. 35 yards. Man, 22 carries, 118 yards. Who would you say is the MVP in this game? Who would you say is the MVP in this game? $19-7, 8 minutes to play in the Super Bowl. Oh, guess what? Look at that patience of a running back. Oh, my God. Did you see the patience of that man? Did you see that? Did you see how patient he was? And he waited for something to go, right? And as soon as he saw the hole, then he hit. Man. 23 carries, 128 yards. Look at this. Look at the patience. Let's see. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Bam. Look at this. Come on. Let me see. I'll pick door number 2. Bam. Shoot. Yo, man. Kenneth Walker's MVP, bro. 100%. That's my MVP. Yo, he's got 130 yards rushing, and he's got another 26 receiving. Please give him a touchdown right here. Yeah, thank you. Yo, Mark, speaking my language, bro. Kenneth Walker's been nasty. Nasty. Wow. Look at that. Look at the postseason stats right there. 22 touches, 23 touches, 26 touches. Yo, fam, look, that's the recipe. You know what I'm saying? Cheese, eggs, Welch's grape. Bro. That's it. That's the formula. They just showed you the formula. There you go again. Guess the outside. Oh, man, he just stumbled. 6 minutes. That play reminded me of the program. You remember the program? Where you just you had to carry the football with you all day, like forever. And it was everybody else's job because the guy had the fumbles, the freshman. And everybody was trying to punch the ball out, remember? And he was at class. You remember this scene? And it was like in a big lecture room, and they punched the ball out. And like everybody was going for it, and he recovers it. Chaboret is going to be traded, maybe. I think I wanted to see this from Darnold. Back to pass. He's going to go to the outside, and that is going to bring up a 4th down. So you just kick it right here, right? B-Rob says, hopes Grubb's taking notes. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I've been listening to a lot lately is Nate Dogg. Field goal is up and field goal is good. 22-7. Be right back in 2 seconds. Man. Wow. 22-7. Still here on the other side, fam. All right, so help me out. We got Jalen Milroe, right? Help me out with the Seahawks. So we got Jalen Milroe. We got Josh Jobe, right? And you get some pictures ready. We got Josh Jobe. Seahawks. And who else we got? Jaron Reed, right? Okay. Yeah, Jaron Reed. And then Robbie Oots, I think, is the other one, right? I just want to get a picture ready of all these guys. And then Robbie, right? We got 4 guys, right? All right. All right. Anyone want to write the title on Facebook for me? What should we write? Then, okay, Robbie Oots. Oh, Seahawks. Anyone want to write it out? How about this? Former, let's see what we can come up with. Former Alabama football players win Super Bowl titles as Seattle Seahawks defeat New England Patriots. How about that? And we'll put, does that sound good? All right. Yeah, I got Josh Jobe. So I got Josh, I got Robbie, I got Jaron, and I got Milroe, right? All right. So former breaking. So we got 5:35 to play. Wow, this is a nice return right here. Oh, man. Is that the kicker? Man, terrible decision by Drake May. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to say hi? Hey, who'd you want to win the Super Bowl?
The Seahawks.
And can you name who's your favorite team?
49ers.
Are you saying that because you like them or because I do? Who do you like on the 49ers?
Brock Purdy.
All right. Who else? Can you name another player?
Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. Can you name another one?
George Kittle.
Hey, that's pretty good. Good. What did you think about the Super Bowl?
I'm not watching.
No. Okay. Give them a little update on where we're at for what's our next performance. Where are we going for?
What?
So we did Annie. What's the next? What are you trying out for next?
The Sound of Music. But guess what? I'm going to New York for my birthday, and I'm going to see Hamilton.
Who are you going with?
My grandma.
Is Hamilton your favorite one?
Mm-hmm. Daddy, what food can I make? I'm so hungry.
We can do
Who is this?
This is the new host. This is the future host of the show.
Yo, what's up? I have to go.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
That's that when I'm done, this is her channel. So Seattle with the scoop and score. Hey, come on. 29-7. 3 turnovers. Come on. We're identical. That's the new host. That's not even the co-host. That'll be like the real host. So when she takes over the channel, good luck. Wow, 3 takeaways. Wow, 7 sacks and 3 takeaways. That's crazy. No, she already left. Oh, man. Breaking former Alabama football players Jalen Milroe, Robbie Oots, Jaron Reed, and Josh Jobe have each won a Super Bowl as the Seattle Seahawks have defeated the New England Patriots. All right, fam. Well, shoot. As you saw, she's up there looking for some food, so I better go help her downstairs. It's already 9, so dad duties awaits. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I really do. Thank you so much for kicking it with me tonight. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks as they won a Super Bowl. I really appreciate you guys always supporting the channel and supporting me, right here on Bama Football on YouTube. So thank you so much. Dude, Mark Smith, yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, good for you. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Wake up Bama tomorrow at 4 a.m. Enjoy your rest. Enjoy this beautiful Sunday. And remember, all right, think about this as we leave, okay? What were the core principles and the kind of the foundational pieces to how Seattle won the Super Bowl in this game? You know what I'm saying? And it is really apparent to me that there was a commonality with the teams that won the Super Bowl and the teams that won the College Football National Championship. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for kicking with me right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Stay blessed. Stay where your feet are at. Get some sleep. And Monday, We'll be back at it right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Stay blessed, fam. Thank you for watching the watch along right here on Bama Football on YouTube. The Yuka app. All right, Yuka app. All right. All right, man. Take it easy.